10.
Hi guys! Welcome to tonight's episode of D20 Misfits. This is episode... Goddamn it.
I don't think that's a number.
No, I think it's 72.
Probably.
We went past 69 a few episodes ago. It's all in them.
Yeah, we'll go
Long
with that.
giggity.
69
So-
part 4.
Here's a little fun fact. Even though we are on episode, I believe, 72, technically, this, or the one that we are put up tomorrow, the one that will go up tomorrow on YouTube, is actually our 100th video.
Nice.
So, it's not episode 100, but
That's
tomorrow
100
is our 100th video that we have uploaded since we started. So, that is awesome. That's really cool. So, let's see what happens tonight. There's a lot of things that need to go on. There's a lot of things happening. There's one more ditch effort. I think the last one was called The Last Light, is what I named the episode that we're going to upload tomorrow. It's called The Last Light, Last Ditch Effort, to get you guys healed, try to break this curse one more time, and then it goes to the calm before the storm. It goes to Fighting Strahd. So if you guys like the content we put down, go to YouTube. Like, subscribe, follow the goddamn thing. Share it.
And if you don't like D&D, tell your friends to watch so you have something to hate on.
Right.
If you don't like D&D, you can get out. Get out there, here. Get on, get on, get. Don't you get right down the fuck.
Exactly. Whatever he said. So, like everybody says, grab your favorite snacks, drinks, get ready for it. Get nice and comfy because this is going to be just a hell of a ride. We're almost done with this campaign, this part of Curse of Strahd, going into a little extension of the homebrew-esque thing with a patron, or being a patron on Lunch Break Heroes. So we are using the extra end of this from them, and then go from there. So again, thank our sponsors, Game Vaults, Dubby, Dranger Arts. What else am I missing?
Reaper Apparel.
Reaper Apparel. Is there any other ones?
The new one we just got.
Reaper.
Is that the newest one we just
Reaper
got?
Apparel.
The newest one you just told us last session. Oh well.
I'm confused, but okay. Anywho, let's dive into tonight's episode.
That one in.
The D20 Misfits, Curse of Strahd.
Come on in, the water's fine.
The water's definitely not fine. It's warm and it's red. Let's see what happens.
Come on in, boys. Water's fine.
Welcome back. So last we left off, after Z grabbing the runestones off Garrick for Simonak to find his redemption, it went and led him to seeking redemption. You guys ended up finding a curtain, blue, see-through-ish, making everything blur there. Found out that passing this, going through this curtain or this void, is the only way to do it is by being dead or undead or previously died, which only 4 of you was able to pass in. Found out that this was the mother and father of Strahd, and there too. Seeking redemption, following that up, Z had Simonak cast the stones one more time. The stones then manifested into a shadow clone of Simonak. Of him trying to redeem or correct the wrongs that he has done. helps see the light that maybe his inner self sought, but his original self did not see. Trying to reclaim the Sun Sword, or not letting him be an Oathbreaker anymore. With that, you guys followed and looked into more of these tombs as you guys made your way more into the depths of the catacombs itself. There you found numerous places. You found a completely gilded sarcophagus that the neat name was a king who was dubbed Hellborn. Another one was a would-be mage called Grelmore Nimblewell. To replace... What the hell was his name? I forget his name. God dang it. What was his name? Holy fuck. Kavan. There we go.
Post Kazan.
Roundabout. Anyway. Would-be mage was indeed all he was. Would-be. Going further and further, you guys saw more crypts that were part of the parties. And then finding that there wasn't just 3 tombs that were decorated to match the brides that you now know of, but indeed you found out that there was a 4th. Possibly a 4th. And then was all you know that this consort or this bride knows how to play the lute. You guys did stumble across a room that, when the doors opened, were cold. Continue opening more, it was, you found out a certain brown mold covered the room. As you guys swept it away with the use of a breath weapon from Evil. God damn, wow. I'm really screwing this shit up. Of Evil. To see that the sword lying underneath, with the description of it, determine that this is a luck blade that is no longer workable. It lost all enchantments until, there was one diamond left that held a wish spell, and as somebody dumbly put it, I wish the sword was back together and it worked. And it's just a long sword. That's it. There's no properties whatsoever. You guys screwed the pooch on that one.
You guys definitely didn't. I did. That was all me.
But with the Sun Sword still MIA and everything else that's happened, you guys, the last room you guys did before we left last session was indeed a prefect or a high cleric, a high priest of Pelor. Here, with anything there, was a gilded holy symbol of the sun. This holy symbol was the cleric's, and as Amari went to go touch it, being a disciple of the Dawn Father to begin with, the ray of light shined down on her, and the Dawn Father spoke, cleansed her of Brightsbane from Sergei's tomb. And with the light and blessed and have a moment of reinsurance with their deity, with the Dawn Father, that so far what they're doing is right, but to get people to start to believe that what they're doing is still right is where we last left off. So, let's see what happens, shall we?
Thanks.
Alright! So, with that being said, and all the stuff that we did leaving off, being in this room of, from the High Cleric of the Dawn Father, getting rewarded and breaking the curse of Brightbane. And you guys sitting there as this ray of sunlight now leaves and dissipates. Here you guys are still in this holy room. So what do y'all do?
Well, she's currently still ugly crying.
Ugly cry.
No one beautifully cries. Only in cartoons they try and make it beautifully cry.
Well, Igor is going to continue to look at her like, okay, bitch. That's basically what he's doing. Like, he's looking at her, and he's looking at Sibinak.
Sibinak's like, looking back, he's just getting his eyesight back.
We definitely don't have the eyesight, so. Here's a magical light, Mr. Blind.
It just went away.
No,
So I say
hers
he's
did.
getting.
The light went away. Not
Oh,
her.
sorry.
Not hers. You good, Sibinak?
Yeah.
Alright, well, if you're done with your 40 intervention, please get moving now.
For story's sake, can we just say that kind of because did you look at my character sheet and did change it?
No.
Okay.
So tell me what you went into.
Okay, so I went into Protector.
So now you have the wings.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll say that as she.
There you go.
Okay, so as the light leaves the tomb, for a brief second, you see her as it leaves. She emanates her own light, and then spectral wings fly out.
Igor's going to do exactly what he said. He's going to look over at her and go, if you're done with your holy intervention, can you get moving, please?
I was expecting a Valkyrie comment from you, honestly.
If you're saying that in character, he's going to look at you and go, wouldn't trust you to carry me anywhere, honestly. And then he's going to be like, no, like I said, are we going or not?
Where would you like to go?
Wherever else we need to go.
If
I'm sick of being in this room.
So are you ready
Sick of
just
standing
to
here.
just leave and find this Strahd and just?
Would you like for us to
eradicate?
take a nap then?
Are you still good?
I'm shit. I'm hell.
Then why do you want to leave?
Well, then we'll lay down and take a nap and sing Kumbaya.
You're in a sacred place. Am I right? If I look at this.
We're not in pursuit of anything. You guys done did that and not chased after the sunset. So what does it matter? Well, if you want to lick your wounds and heal up, be fine. I'm still good.
The only reason I'm good is because of you, so right.
I mean, I can take some more
No.
divine
Would rather be
guidance and get maybe be blessed to have some spells back.
If it's okay with the rest of the party, we'll just take a break for a minute, I guess.
Yes, I can use the rest.
Never have. Is it okay with you?
Some are low, aren't they?
Safer. Yes, I'm not feeling very good.
I know you're not. I think you were down too, right?
Yes.
And I believe you are.
We will fight if we only have numbers.
So the three main combatants are low. You're fine.
yes, but I could use with some of my spells back.
You're good. You just need arcanes.
What about the scaly point one?
Dragon Boy.
Scaly. Good.
I'm
bad?
fine for now, but having a moment to rest would be wise.
Well, good.
Not
You
only
can-
that, I believe a good plan must be made. Because the last time we did stuff and tried to plan, it didn't go so well.
Well, the last time I remember a plan was don't separate, don't fuck up, and don't die. I'm pretty sure we need
Do
more.
we have any more?
And we have gone off three of us.
water? Do we have enough to spare?
I have 3 more.
Okay. Do we have more just normal water?
No.
It's a whole other skin.
Water skins.
And I want the skin as well.
Or we have extra water to.
I don't need to drink or
If
breathe
I
or
give you
eat,
my water
so
skin-
I don't want to take a blessed thing. I'd rather take a normal water and bless it myself.
She kind of like grabs that, hands you the water skin. I don't need it. It's just extra in case these ones need it.
Which is greatly appreciated.
And he'll take some
I like
on
it.
his hand and give it back. And do this. And reach into his pouch and pull out some oil and do the same thing.
We're washing feet.
And he is drawing on the door frame.
I've heard of them Christians. He's literally going to go over, find the corner, and just slide down the corner and sit.
If I know correctly, unless you guys have done searching for possibly good and bad rooms, which I have now written out, we have at least 25, 26 possible rooms. There's a bunch back that way, which we just like hightailed past. I don't know if you really want to go all the way back that way.
Do we need to look for the rooms, knowing
I was asking you.
possible locations?
Well, I know, Ma'am. I've got the rooms. While we were doing some Highland Bright Kumbaya, I was kind of writing down what I remember.
So-
Rooms. Good, bad, really bad.
The wall that I'm sitting on will be this far wall.
Don't think we should go any further. I am following you. You do not believe we should go any further into any more rooms. We do have it. She points back this way. There was what looked like stairs, but it's also where Ryu said the traps are possibly at. I don't know what kind they are because he's not currently. He might be sleeping somewhere in the room.
That's what I said. Igor's facing this wall, facing this way, and he's going to point and go, "What is that behind us? Is that the traps that you said with the stairs?"
If memory serves, then it would be around that area, and being that it looks kind of different, it almost reminds me of the parents. If there's only one more room kind of like that, it could be straw, it could be a
Well,
big
if it's-
room of nothingness.
If it's heavily trapped the way you guys are saying it is, and this would be Strahd's sarcophagus, coffin.
But also, since it's trapped, we do got the Borat or whatever his name is on the top. That might
She
be
kind of
one
like
the traps.
peeks back out and like knocks up to look for him. Is he still like, oh, gone? Well, as you put the what you call him again?
Borat. I don't know where it came
The
from. I don't know why I said
Nosferatu.
Yes,
He's
okay.
no longer up there.
it. Nose, big ass. To
And she kind of like scopes around a little bit. Do I see him at all? Anywhere?
roll for it. She's looking around.
I see.
Rolls a fucking like 7, and all of a
see
sudden,
Waffle Fries.
right in front of her. Oh, found him. Ooh. Where is he? Oh, he's latched onto my neck.
That would be investigation. I don't know why I just didn't hit the button because I'm not smart apparently. That's a 19, sorry.
Poking out of the room.
Kind of like scoping around.
Peeking your head out.
Yeah, just trying to like peek out real quick and like. Probably still see a bunch of basketball around. I don't see nothing.
What'd you roll?
19.
Yeah. I maxed.
I see a bunch of bats.
I maxed 30.
This could be a good thing
At
or
20 plus
really,
10.
really, really bad. She like ducks her head back and says that. It could be really, really bad. I don't know much of them. I just.
Neither do I.
Looks like a very hungry, depraved.
Do you think they'll bleed?
Vampires don't necessarily believe, I don't think. It's kind of like squashing a mosquito. You can squash it and you got the blood from inside with
I
So
mean-
it won't bleed its own blood, but it'll still bleed.
Yes, it just would be a thick black tar.
Well, whatever Max comes in contact with, usually bleeds. So I don't care.
Now, as before, as your scaly friend said, plan.
yeah.
So plan against Strahd and the attack on him, going to rage war on him with look the possible enemies that we are going to encounter. The 3 brides, Strahd himself.
I believe it's 4 now.
Well, a
4.
Death Knight plus whatever that loot player is, if that's.
Okay, so that's 6 possible.
Plus the big
Allies.
asshole himself.
Including Strahd, right?
Well, yeah, Strahd, those, the Death Knight, plus possibly a Lich.
Let's not forget, we have 2 dragons starting at the entrance.
That's at the door. I don't think they're gonna come in. They're just guarding the door.
That was 4 at the very beginning.
The abbot.
The abbot.
So it's 8.
Fuck. And Igor's trying not to be a fucking dickhead, but he's just really fucking
Well, there are 8
irritated.
of us, so it's
The
a
good thing is,
fair match.
This is 1-on-1 if you put it that way, yes.
what's that saying? Better the enemy you know, in a way. We kind of know some of what the
The
enemy
enemy we
do.
know is better than the enemy we can't see.
We know
It's not really the same.
Lamilla
but that's
is
how I say it.
scientific, but she likes to create amalgamations, chimera, whatever you want to call them. And she can pretty much turn me null and void. She likes to cancel out magic, and she's a magic wielder.
Oh,
We know that's an assassin, which I'm guessing is...
Volante.
Yes, Volante.
Which ones can't cast magic?
I would assume...
Anastrella.
Then I'll kill the bitch myself.
She is the battle technician. She is the
I'm
warrior.
not a fucking warrior.
She's the first bride.
Then I'm the
So
first in and last out.
She is, I would say she would be the more one that has the more battle aptitude compared to the others.
Well, I do agree with you, and I'm not being an ass or not at all, but put our 1-on-1 against me.
Either which way we go on, we're going to go into a room,
I mean,
a
the only thing I
church,
could do is if she casts, I
chapel.
can kind of just...
right? Where we're going to fight him in a chapel. So, do we know the layout of the room? Absolutely not. We know that there are 8 possible people within this room.
We do know somewhat of the layout.
I
That
might
was-
know the layout unless it's been changed.
She has read a blue...
I've seen the blueprints.
Yes, the fucking... whatever she said.
Unless it's been changed, I believe I know the layout of said place.
Okay.
We both looked at them.
And she might as well.
You're going to notice that Igor is holding the sword. The long sword. Just to do it. He's holding it done.
That's kind of why I gave it to him. I thought he would have gotten my hands name.
Like, he's just literally looking at it as, like, looking at his reflection in the sword, like, you're a fucking idiot.
I should have said something. I thought you might have known what to do with
Magic is not my area.
it. No, the hints. I thought you would have known. We've heard about lock spells before, even though they were like mumbles. I've never actually used one.
The only luck I've ever had is the luck to not
No,
be-
a lock spell is you can wish for almost anything. You can't wish for the death of someone. There's a list of things you can't wish for, but for what he has been cursed with, could have saved you.
Excellent, my big ass mouth. Fuck that.
You didn't know. I assumed 2 and 2 have been put together, but it's my fault also for not.
But do we have the blueprints? Schematic?
So we don't have the blueprints anymore, but she has a she has
Kind of
a
like
good
pulls
memory.
out and then
Drops it like that.
no.
Just gonna draw it.
Go for performance, so I can make sure it doesn't look like Scribble Scrabble. It's 19.
8 of them.
With Outlander should be easy.
I just wanted to make sure I could draw it right, because just because you know some doesn't mean you can't draw on
Well,
children's scratch like a
absolutely.
5-year-old. So she kind of just like scribbles down, and then tries to like close her eyes, remember the room a little bit more, and just like draws it down.
If you were little, you tried.
And Amelia will be like, room?
She was
Like a square and some boxes and some circles. I remember
like,
that.
Fucking biting her tongue and everything.
Like a square, and then a circle phase with 2 like triangle squares, and there's where he would probably be.
That's where Strahd is.
That's right.
He's in there going, blah, 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 blah. I'm listening.
Just lays it down. He laying down, taking his speak on your diary. These people have messed it up, and I might not see my wife anymore that I think is my wife, but isn't.
And then you go, and then you draw 8 little stick figures, and then we come in, and then we go, and just start putting X's and just drawing.
Slash, slash. Oh, I ripped the paper. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I fucked up my book.
But she hands it to Czar. And
So this room is wide than it is long.
I'd like to know, you said that this would be chapel, correct? Like the chapels, the praying places of the Christians, whatever, correct?
A chapel,
So it would have the benches.
the pews.
I didn't sneeze. So
No, you didn't.
would it have the benches and all that other shit in it?
It's unknown. It could be anything. That could be very.
Well,
It
everyone
could be
that
very
we've
well
been
kept
had
because perhaps he's keeping the chapel well because after he thinks he's going to ixnay us, that's where he's going to attempt to marry Tatiana, and Tatiana's going to jump out the window.
What is this in the front? No, it's on like a platform.
The altar.
Yes, sure. We'll probably have one of those too, then, right?
Who knows, he could have turned it into this throne room.
Like the earls and such.
Either which way,
It better be fitting to kill him, but
a chapel, a shrine room is where we're going to go. Yes, there are 8 possible people there. What do we know of these 8 possible people? The brides. One is a warrior, one is a spellcaster, one is an assassin of some type. What is Strahd?
an asshole.
The vampire.
I looked at my 3. It probably would have been higher because. Refresh, motherfucker. I was on this page.
But either which way you look at it, we have 8 possible people. We know that Strahd is the #1 target. The abbot is a holy person, so indeed has holy powers like the 2 of you and possibly me.
He's kept it out for me.
Actually,
I'm not shocked.
I bit his neck.
I'm not going to.
Either which way,
my investigation was actually 20.
strategy-wise, what's better?
Keeping her away from the mellow with the magic.
But vampires can walk in any direction. Walk
Yes.
upside down if they want.
Thanks to Spider-Man.
So at least 4 to 5 of these people can do this.
None of
Between
them
the
are
abbots and the knight,
Death Knight?
Death Knight. Those are the only other ones that are going to be on the ground combat. So do we focus attack and take them down one at a time? Do we stay in a phalanx or in a circle?
Zah.
Do we go one-on-one?
One-on-one might. I mean, personally, one-on-one that's what I would like to do, but that's probably not a good idea.
A thought has occurred.
But they're not going to stand there
If
and wait for us to kill one.
The
Oh,
loot
okay, it's my turn.
is that way, and it's still in there. Should we not stow it? Because if that is a weapon of, it's possibly a bard. Bards can be a nuisance
What
in
if
their
we
own
just
right.
smash it?
But if it's one of legend, I am pretty sure by a snap of his fingers he can.
It probably be, but we
Bring
have
it
to
towards
put our contingents on facing a bard that is on Strahd's side. So we also have to deal with magic users, fighters, as well as whatever the lich can do, and a
We
bard.
have one other here that might give us some insight. The sword.
I forgot
You're
that
the
you have
only
a
one
friend
that can
here.
speak with it, though, and is happy with it right now. You guys have
He's
had,
never happy with me.
you've had more of a husband and wife conflict and fight than we have.
He wants to kill Strahd very badly.
So I assume he died by the hands of Strahd.
Yes.
What battle knowledge would he give other than what we already know?
Perhaps he's been in here and knows more about it.
Clearly, we did with the
What's
very
he going to
well.
give us more than we already know?
No.
Does anybody have anything? Anybody?
I mean,
Oh, that's right.
I don't think the store's going to give us anything better.
Thank you. He pulls out his horn.
So
Sets
when
in
you
the
talk
bar.
to it, hey, what are you going to ask? How do we destroy Strahd? What's the best strategy? Go at him.
I bet you he'll say he doesn't know either.
He knows that.
I believe separating would probably be the worst idea to
I wholeheartedly agree.
do. One-on-one would suck. Because they would work together.
Yes, I agree, but how are we going to know?
And even if they work separately, they're already a thorn in the side.
If anything, with 2 items that you got, this one should be in the back as we should draw a line, if you want to put it that way.
You have a
A
third
safe
item.
spot that if we get too bad and need injured, or need healing or any of that nature, they go back, and with this holy symbol should be able to repel vampires.
We do have 2 other items. They're not holier than thou, but they were a gift from the one that you rose from the ashes.
Okay, and what do these said items do?
One is a holy hand grenade.
What?
Item goes boom, and a big radius deals out an immense amount of radiation. Wow, radiant damage.
Okay, so we have a bottled fireball.
Essentially,
Of
A holy
goodness.
fireball.
And the other, if we need it, she has been gifted by me. It does heal. Can heal everyone. It's a what was the technical spell? It was just the maxed out version of it.
how big is your
Mass cure wounds?
your
Yeah.
holy grenade? How much the distance does it go?
I don't remember because I gave it to someone else that has screwed off someone. It's attached to an arrow, so he has to have a surefire shot.
It is Aldrin's holy grenade.
That's
If
I didn't think it needs to be attached to the arrow anymore.
if you can throw it so far, but an arrow, a bolt can send it further, and they start retreating, and you
But if we're going to be in a...
I can touch one side or the other.
So if it has a radiant thing and it has a area of an effect, then wouldn't it be better
Just let
to
kick the fucking door and
surround
throw it.
them and focus them into a group and use that?
okay.
Depends
So
on
do
how
a
big the area is,
what do they call it? Battle circle.
too. Shield?
Not sure.
No, it's a shield wall is a
I'm gonna put the fucking circle.
A fighting circle. Pit.
Yeah, hit.
Battle pit. It's where people stand on the outer ring and don't let them come through. If they
But-
fall back, we just push them back into the fight because it's 1-on-1.
Another question, or another idea. There we go. I was trying to think what's the market word for it, but fuck that.
Suggestion?
Yeah, that's it. Shut up. What if we do a shock factor? We kick open the fucking door and throw it
We don't know how many we've
from the
got
very jump.
in there.
There could be no one in there. You just kick the door down and roll a grenade in there for nothing.
If you kick the door down and just throw, you don't know.
Who or what
There's
is in
probably
there.
going to be a hall that opens up into the chapel.
We don't even know how to get through the door.
I guess that's the point. We're kicking it to my touch board.
And if you remember, the door is no longer a door, it is a wall.
Everything can be smashed, though.
Well, I do believe we've all conversated on a plan.
What plan? We didn't even give a
By
plan!
coming up with ideas, my meaning, there's someone that said we should plan. Eivor, you suggested to come up with ideas, so I'm sure you have some.
What I'm thinking is that we do know we can take them one by one, but instead of trying to go after them, what if we can lure them to a more tactical location in the castle? All we have are the blueprints. We still don't know much about the terrain. For all we know, if we try to circle around one of them, we could be walking into a trap without even knowing it.
Would there be a hall, like you said, going into there?
A hole?
After you open the door, would there be a
Maybe
hall?
we should try to focus on trying to lure one of them into a place where we have enough knowledge of the terrain.
They have the advantage across the
This is
board.
their home.
They live here.
Not only that, vampires can turn into mist and go through walls. So, and having
The more
a
you
tactical advantage of a room doesn't mean shit. to 5 of them. If they turn into a mist, they can go through us, come up from behind.
Now here's the fun
If
part.
you're looking to play cat and mouse, that's going to be a different scenario because what? The beginning are 4 dragons blocking the room of the exit out. What's not? We don't know what's up. We don't know what is going upstairs. We know down here. All we do is run them, get into that portal and go and where? Take the fight to Falaki?
And destroy all the townsfolk.
We know the terrain. Well, at least you do.
I
You have
know-
hired hands.
We're told we're not
Would
allowed
it
to
be
leave.
What?
would it be a good idea to possibly try to move one of the coffins into the portal thing?
We'd have to lift it and make sure that someone's going to put up a fight.
Someone would that might draw one of them out to try and stop us. If we send it to the portal back to Lucky, at least someone will be ready there.
Oh, even at that, if we go with the original thing, what you said before, by setting a trap and staking the bodies already, when they go back, there they go.
How heavy
That's
are
what
those
I'm saying.
coffins?
Some are made out of marble, some are made out of stone.
So it's having a
So
coffin
maybe it'll
ready there.
500-600 pounds.
They're saying no.
But
I don't
they
know, I
said
personally
kill
looked
the
up.
wrong one.
And
And
put
we
them
send
in the
the wrong-
ground.
We already
There's
have a
difference.
coffin set up there.
All
The only
this
way
means-
to be able to do that is to know whose is whose and have them all set up in there so we can push the right one in. If we take only one,
We have an idea of who's
well,
who's.
yes.
So knowing, I would assume that
Did you stake 2 already?
No. We didn't stake
Or you
anything.
laid a stake by them?
The sticks are in the room.
Up by the door, the room we exited out before coming through here, one was hanging up and waiting, and that was on Estrella. Lamilla, sorry. That was Lamilla. The other one was the newest bride, the assassin. She had took a sword and ran for straw. Now here's something I did forget to mention before we forget on the list of enemies. If we're thinking about the abbot, he could possibly have his amalgamations and any number of those here as well as that golem.
So we are outmanned and outpowered, is what you're saying.
It's a possibility. Knowing what we're against is the best to know though than to not know.
that's what I'm saying. Maybe trying to take one of these coffins and move it would lure one of them in, knowing that we're aware of at least a coffin.
I don't think moving them would be
Any different.
alerting them.
There will
They
be
would know where they appear, but if we did move the coffins running through this portal, then we could have somebody on the outside literally line them up, open them up, and as soon as we kill one and appear, they stab.
if we do
Stake.
send it there, I could send word.
That's what I'm saying. Have them sent there and have them ready once,
If that is a plan, I need to make sure that it is exactly what we're going to do, and I can let you know who know.
Hell, if you know who.
I prefer not to say out loud because even though what we've learned in the past is when we strategize, we're not in a secure room where no one can't hear us, and anytime we've planned before, there have been listening ears. And the Nosferatu is not here, nor was I able to locate Lamilla or on Estrella or any of them. It does not mean that they're not listening and lying in wait. All the bats can't hear this and they can't talk to them, or any number of vampiric thralls are not listening. There's another enemy we have to know. We don't know the number of thralls throughout the castle.
Again, we are heavily outmanned and outpowered. We're going to at least a battle with certain death. Very little chance of survival. What the hell are we waiting for?
I agree.
So,
Get resting.
get rested, but is she, I'm gonna actually put this one.
Well, when we go into battle, are we going to go somebody going to pick a target and we all go one-on-one with them, or are we
I say
trying to
swing
stick
it whatever
together
moves.
and
Stick a target one by
at least
one.
put... Who can heal?
Point to the dragon.
So one... The dragon can heal.
He can when he chooses.
I can heal when it needs to be.
So we have 4 possible healers. So we should divide them up between the groups.
I was pointing to her.
I would say I can
There
heal.
are 8 of us, so we can do 4 2-man groups.
I would say I could heal, but it's more of a crutch on me.
Well, we would put... If you look at it, I for one am fully armored. So are these 2.
This is mine.
And right now, capable of taking a lot of damage.
So we have
Yes, roll.
1, 2, 3. We have 4 heavily armored people. So that can, one of the heavy armor can be paired with someone of your caliber. That way we can heal if need be.
I mean, if we are resting, I can.
I mean, I'm not much of a fighter, but I can fight if I need to.
But
I
you can
can-
sling spells.
I can
We also
prayer, yes, but prayer can only take so much.
we have to keep in mind. Yes,
We've seen that very well.
we can sling spells, and yes, he does know to be advised of Lamilla to kind of keep a watch. I can play defense, and I can deflect when needed.
And
Awful
Igor is
thing.
literally going to be sitting there listening to you, and all of a sudden he's going to go, wait, what about your army of dead? Can't you do that?
You just see like the color drain more from her face, and she kind of just looks down. I told you I can't do that. I am a necromancer that is no longer a necromancer.
Sorry.
If you okay,
Once again, open my mouth.
either which way we look at this, best thing to go is to go in pairs. That way we know that the 2 would stick together at all times during this fight. We would be there when the people call them battle buddies.
I don't think it should be 2, though.
I think
Well, then
it's,
we can go into 2 groups of 4.
Yes. You need to put the healer in one group, and the other healer in another.
Well, there's 4 healers. 4 people who can heal.
There's 4 people who can't heal, but
Listen.
only 1 who actually fucking does.
Ada,
I'd rather stay in the back.
I believe you've seen it, and I've seen it in battle, prior life, I guess you could call it, when someone has fought side by side and they've amplified their abilities. Even if it's, I believe a fire user has used control flame and has manipulated the flames before. I've buffed your, I've used an ability to help you with more strength and protection, and I believe I've used it on you before. I've enhanced.
Yes, you have.
I've made you bigger. Listen,
Out of this group, who are range?
Not hard.
So 1, 2.
I'm range and
The
close
bow.
quarter.
I mean, I don't have no ranged weapon.
I have range and close range spells.
You have spells, so spellcasters should stay in the back because they are
Yes.
not armored. So at least 2 people are staying in the back of the fight. So naturally, a healer should stay with them. So 2 healers should stay there. So I would say, we have a lot of people who are fighters. Where the hell have you been?
How did you get in here?
He came. He just
You out
walked in the
there
room.
exploring and all?
We're in
These
the room.
crypts, really?
We're trying to make up a plan. Where the fuck have you been?
You don't want to know.
Yeah, right.
If you had to piss, you should have just said something.
You're
With
like-
your range, you have, according to these guys,
It's nice of you to
the
show up rested.
holy explosive. So again, goes to if you want to do 2 groups of 4, then who would be the 4 that stay back, and who would be the 4 at close range?
I'm best in close range.
I'm better prepared for it.
You're definitely in close range.
I have.
I need to be a shield or something because I can take a lot of damage at this point.
The only bad part. I'm sorry, I did not mean to interrupt you.
No, she's thinking. She's like thinking of like.
The
where
only
to
bad
place
part
where.
about it is I can take a lot of damage too. But not so much whenever it comes to spells. I'm not a very intelligent person. And these cunts are pretty smart. They like to use things that confuse my big dumb ass. That's the only issue. Other than that, I can stand and trade blows all day.
Well, that begs to go. Are we going to go one-on-one?
He didn't mean that, smart asshole. That was fine.
Or are we doing group of 4 or 2 groups of 4? Or we're doing 4 groups of 2?
I think we should at least have the knowledge in case something happens. If we have groups of 4 and then we freak out and it gets split into 2, at least know who your partner is in the group of 4. I think what would be best, you being in the front line. You're more close quarters. You have nothing in the back. Whereas, Father, you have close and long range, especially with your projection. You can do that with your echo. So you can be close and long range, but the strength might be in the back. And if you're needed to lunge forward, your echo could take you there and back. So I think you would be safe to be in the back with the strength. You would be best in the front with the strength. Whereas the healers, I think being able to possibly see and heal for those who are in the front, possibly have Eivor in the back. If he needs to see something, we have 2 squads moving, he can use his fairy fire, but he can also move to heal. Whereas you are the Battleborn Princess leader, I go in the front of the lines, but we haven't seen that very much. You this time are going to go in the front, and you're going to be the Battle Princess you're claiming to be. So this time you're going to do it. You and Yerrick will be in the front. You and Eivor will be the fighter and the medics in the back. You...
Just tuck and slush.
Pretty much.
You could be in the front as well, and you could be in the back.
Right.
Just don't stick it ever.
You are armored, but a spell slinger. You should be in the front.
Okay, just don't hit me.
I am, as people call me, squishy. I have no armor, and I could be the slinger from the back.
Do you wear armor?
No. It'll hinder me. The weirdest thing I've ever had to wear was boots,
Just the same with me, brother. She's the same way.
which is still weird.
Even if it is leather based?
It would severely hinder me. Robes are the best for mages. If I'm not used to it, it'll slow me down.
Brother, you should know this one now. You barely wear anything when you're buff. It just weighs a stone. You can't swing it all in this fast.
For me, it's light. So.
I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm like to goof.
Now, she's saying this,
Once
doesn't
again,
mean it's set in
saying
stone. Does that sound like a viable idea? We'd have Yerrick, Eivor, Ryu, and Zah in the front lines. The second group...
Zog was... I don't...
Sorry, not Eivor. It was Amori.
I thought Zog was going to be in the back. He doesn't want to be in the front. He just knocked up.
Then I will go to the front. We need a spell slinger in the front and the back.
I am armored either way. My spells are more... for the fighters that go down, my spells, especially my easier ones for what I am, I can stop you from dying in an instant.
Yeah, I saw that. We're
So,
not going to have any more of those bitches in the room, are they? The screaming bitches that make me go to sleep.
Raji?
Yes.
Like I said, we haven't searched all of the tombs. There's at least, if calculation and memory serve me, and the possibility of us at least walking past and trying to see how far the room goes down, we've missed at least anywhere from to up to 26 rooms. And up this way, there's a few scattered in between.
I just say we go and we look at Asshole's room. After we see Asshole's room and figure out what we do, we go up and try to kill the bastard. Fuck the rest of the rooms.
I mean, we don't know much about these
Sivanek, I believe you're probably with me on that.
bangers. The head of the snake with the body guy.
what do you mean?
So kill Strahd first.
Yes.
I don't
They're
believe
going to all-
I don't
saying
think
master
they
will
would
kill them
die.
all.
They're already dead.
They're going to put
That would maybe
on
lose
the
their
line.
luster and piss them off. And they might act
A frenzy.
irrational. They might not have a cool head because if their master dies, then they would either one or two things: try to eradicate us as fast as humanly possible in a frenzy, or try to delay us, buy time for him to come back. Vampires don't die. We have the upper hand because we have most of their sarcophagus. We know where their coffins lie. As long as we stake them, then once they're dead, they're gone. If we take out the brides and shrine, in that we take out those five first, then we have the upper hand. The other ones maybe just turn tail and fucking run.
So basically worry about all the vampires and that's it.
I would, but again, a death knight is no joke. A death knight. See, there's two things that happen with these people of caliber. These two people, if they ever tip to the dark side, they ever tip to the darkness, the hatred within, to become breakers of oaths. If they stay on that path, they will turn undead and become a death knight. Or a lich if they go more magic side.
Something like this
Which
is
is these something of her caliber. A necromancer. Sole job is to become immortal.
Alright, so
So we go to sleep and then we go kill them.
Well, we're already rested. We're just talking.
we are talking. And she kind of like slowly flips through her book and looks at like inscriptions and magical like.
So before
Spells.
we have time to ourselves to do our final thoughts, get into a focused mindset of we're going to battle, what are we doing again so that I clarify where my position lies?
As I've stated, I at least had an idea based off of at least knowing how you guys have fought, what your possible weaknesses are. We've all at least fought, most of us fought together for a good while. We know at least what we all are capable of doing. This is why I'm asking if this seems good, and if we splinter even further, you need to know your comrades' abilities so it doesn't become a crutch, it becomes your strength and their strength. So if I believe that Yarrick, Amari, Ryu, and Zar are good for the front, however Sibinak, Father, Eivor, me, and Agar are better for the back. If anything else happens, we can figure it out from there. Does it sound like a good possibility to at least start with?
I like everything you said, except for me being in the back. I'm not going to be any good at a distance.
You have magical abilities where he does not.
I have a slim amount of them, yes.
If something happens, you can fight. Does it mean that they're not going to break through the first line? You surely know that should know that as well, being on lines of battle. It doesn't mean that they stay right at the front. They break through. They're going to come from the sides, possibly, and the back. We need muscle in the back, too.
Both, like he said.
Or above.
Plus going against the vampires, we need to make sure that they're not regenerating. So
How do we do that?
There are ways.
Take the sons of bitches.
Mari's going to have to use her.
Radiance is the best against vampires. I believe it's, if I remember correctly, I'm trying to remember, when we fought Lamilla, it was Lamilla on Estrella last time, we fought her, we used something, I'm trying to remember right now, something helped her regenerate. I don't know if it was necrotic, something, we were wounding her and then she started, it started helping her. It
I think
didn't
the only
damage
reason
her.
why that happens is because at that point in time, none of us there with a radiant spell. I think
No,
that
no, we did something and she laughed about it and said thanks. I think it was necrotic.
No. I threw Chaos Bolt at her.
Chaos Bolt did.
One part was fire, the other part was thunder.
So fire helps them? Or lightning?
The lightning damage.
You're thinking of the goals and
There was a bride that got helped with an ability instead of hurt. That's what she's saying.
If I could think of anything, it would be necrotic.
We just need to remember who we're fighting with, what they can do. Because if you don't, this could be a crutch. Knowing everybody's abilities and what they can do can help. You can use other people's abilities with yours and amplify. Combined attack and effort.
Who's the person that I'm supposed to be standing this in?
Whoever you decide, it does not matter. We can have me or there's two in the middle and two on the outside. You don't have to.
But I'll stand beside you now.
I have father I can stand beside too. You both are fighters.
I'm in the middle. Well, that means I can
There's
help.
two in the middle.
Next question is if we take the vampire wives down, how are we getting to the coffins to stake them so they don't come back?
We have to finish the fight quick.
If we lure one by one, we at least know who we're fighting possibly.
Well, I mean, we don't know for the fact that if we stake the remains now, if that, when they go in, if that stops.
As I said before, putting a stake where the hop should be, even if they go around it, it might not do the same as actually the penetration after, where it goes through the heart. Whereas if it grows around it and it's just, it might not do the same.
Put the big ass stake.
That's not all. A stake is to keep them asleep. Is to put them in a never-ending sleep. Pretty much that stake still remains within their body. If you want to eradicate them completely, sunlight.
Does anybody know how long we have till they come back?
Nobody knows.
It could be, the minimum would probably be a day.
It could even be minutes. It might not even be a full. It could be to the next
Maybe
sunset. If you're saying a day, it could be till next sunset. We have till then to possibly do that. But I don't even know what time it is right now. I don't even know how long we've been here.
Well, that's my thing. Even if we take the 4 wives out, who's getting away to get back to their coffins to stake them
Well, hopefully we have
in the
enough
midst
time.
of a battle?
I'd definitely say we don't. None of us leave. I definitely say that we finish the battle and then we go down and stake all of them.
That might cause a lot of turmoil.
Also,
Children.
what
His
is
children.
the fucking bats?
Bats are one. Have we seen any other vampires around other than the one walking on the city?
No.
That we know of. They could be lying in wait in other tombs.
This is a vampire's castle.
Yes.
What makes you think there are not other vampires?
There's thralls. There's the brides. There's the possible other. We don't know who or what's listening. We don't even know where Padawink is right now. And all of a sudden, I'm right here.
I'm over here.
We don't know
Yes.
what all is here. We've just witnessed a small infernal creature telling us not to open a sarcophagus because we don't want to do that. We don't know what all is down here or up there.
I agree.
I know possible layouts, but I don't know what has been fixed and what is not. Knowing right now, even from what you said, we have to make sure it's viable, because the only other way I can see someone leaving the midst of battle to stake would be me. And that's a suicide mission in its own, and that's pushing my own stamina and pushing my arcane to the max. And that is only because I can walk
We finish the fight and then go back.
without being stopped.
If we've already,
Then why don't we just try putting stakes where their hearts would be already?
It's a,
I can try at least to have it as a first.
I agree. It is a good idea. We can attempt that. If it does not work, we have placed them somewhere else. If that does not work, we could do your other idea. I can send word, and we can attempt, and then have them hidden or buried in water, because there is a lake. Lakes. Running water.
I still would try to move as many as we can now before we go in and have them out of
their realm.
out. Yeah. That way, if they come back, when they come back, whether they're put in the water or you have
What's about bringing them into this room? You say it's holy,
Ish.
blessed.
Hollow ground?
That would be up to our paladin, who is one with the holiness, if she detects that this truly is a holy room or not.
Is this room big enough for 5?
We can stand them up.
And then good luck taking one off after the other to prevent mistake.
We won't need to. If it's holy ground, they can't get out.
That's a good point.
But they
step
can't
up.
get in.
Yes and no.
They would just lay there and suffer for the rest of their fucking lives. For eternity.
Yes and no.
I'm listening.
I don't know for sure this is a truly sacred place. Yes, there is a symbol that was in here. And yes, she saw a beam of light hit her and she cried and now she talked with her God. But we don't know if this is. That's why I said only she would truly know if this is a holy room or not. Thus, out of character, she'd have to make a roll to possibly see her and be like, God, is this truly a holy place? No, if it's not, then
I'm waiting for God to finish buffering so that we can ask questions.
Well, Igor is going to look and go, oh, holy gods. Is this real or just bullshit? They didn't tell me anything. Maybe you should try Wicked One. You seem to be in touch with your people.
What is it? Why? We're gonna ask the gods for help?
No. I just want to know if this room is sacred enough to put the coffin in.
This room's not big enough to hold all the coffins.
Stand them up, stack them on.
2, 2, and 1.
Yeah, some are marbled. No.
So you put those on the bottom.
crush them and then there's no room.
Then how are you gonna get to them?
If you
We don't
crush
need to
it,
get to
where's
them.
the
If the
hot?
stake don't work when we're already putting it in the
If they're
maze, we have to go
really
down.
good.
That means one person has to run their asses down here, get to this room, without being detected by any other sorts of vampiric
That's why
armies
it's
that's gonna
slowly-
come from here.
If it's truly sacred ground, they wouldn't be able to form, right?
At the moment, it's sacred ground. Yes, at the moment.
Saying if we
If
bring
we
disturb
leave
anything.
with the symbol, it's no longer as holy.
I wouldn't say that it's no longer sanctioned, but right now, with my blessing on it, it is sanctioned now.
That's where you
But
see
it's
the-
only lasts for so long. You gotta think about it this way, too. If Strahd can command the undead, there are 40 tombs down here.
Agor literally did that.
40. That's 40 additional people that we are gonna have to fight through to get to their goddamn places. So if you want to, we'll pick them up, we'll move them to this teleportation place, and then we'll teleport them to fucking Vallaki and have whoever's there, a friend, waiting. As soon as their essence pops into their body and they start regenerating, you stab some bitches.
I like your idea. Let's look.
But that's gonna take time. We know
Especially
where
that
4, we know where 4 are, yes.
I bet you the 5th one's in there.
But did you
Where
say-
hey, you made the traps out.
Agor.
Found the traps out.
Agor.
But that's
Sorry.
traps.
I believe I said this earlier too.
Realize who the 4th/5th bride is. We said this. It's not a vampire. Remember whenever I asked about the bride and you were in the room, you heard the dead speak.
I remember.
Are you gonna go ahead and stake an ally? Does it ring a bell in your head now?
If she's one of them, then yes.
She's not.
If she turns into one of them, then yes.
She'd probably off herself again. And again.
Well, then she
and
can stake herself. I'm not trying to be stupid. I'm just like literally thinking how he would think.
We have our contingency ideas. Best thing to know is our enemy's weaknesses. Do we know vampires' weaknesses in general?
It's
They don't
sunlight.
like sunlight. Fire can possibly hurt them. Radiancy. We also know of the brides. We know one's at least an assassin. we could also possibly change their appearance, which could possibly be a good thing or a bad thing.
One's a fighter.
One's a fighter, and one's magic, and can possibly have another amalgamation. We know those three, and the possible, what was the word for it? Consort? Is most likely a bard, and I don't know if any of you have gone against a bard before, but they are very tricky. Like how I've helped father before, I've buffed him, as the word would be, to make him stronger in abilities. Not like that.
Because you're a robot. And then, never mind. Go ahead.
I have a magical ability that can help his fighting amplify. They have something like that for helping, and they have one to hinder us. That's way, way worse things possibly in the menagerie.
Fun.
We've gone against amalgamations. We've at least seen them. We know what a golem... You might not. We know what the golem can do. It's very, very tough.
So if there's that idea.
Well, let's say we start with attempting to move the coffins.
We can move the 4 that we know of. Where are we going to move them to?
Do you remember how to get to the pool?
No, but I know you do. How far is it from here? Is it really long ways? Because these fucking things are going to be heavy.
God,
Yes.
how long would I have to travel for that? It should be going like...
Well, we have to go back out that
What
way.
about it takes spell slots for your portal? Don't you still have the circle set up?
I have it set up. Yes.
Would you create one right here so we don't have to move to the portal? You can just send it from here to Lucky.
Didn't you have one of those circles drawn in the place where we drink?
To get from the highest, the longest point,
Yeah, fucking
let's say the area that's all trapped.
Mm.
Take that coffin and take it to the teleportation place. It's roughly 220 feet.
For fuck's sakes.
Ooh.
So what's about your
Yes and no. If we do take time, I may have a spell or two I can swap out, and I can shrink the coffins down. No, that's only on people. Large reduce.
That's, you have to look it up.
You can do objects on all that's possible.
Take that. Hold it. I get what you're trying.
Well, I hope you do, because it was your own name.
It wasn't mine.
Or an
You said
object.
It was.
It's a person or an object.
If we're okay, so if we reduce, yeah, but it's a concentration based, and it's only one. So you would have to literally do one at a time.
So Igor's walking over to Navera, like getting up, walking over and grabbing the jug and pouring himself more drink, setting it down.
So
I put it back in my bag, sir.
one at a time we can do this.
Then he's not going to think, just pull your bag
Do you,
over and get it.
do you have the means to do it now?
I do. I mean, it's gonna waste a few of my spell slots.
We are also taking a break.
I have
Do you have enough to do it before we do a full break, a full rest?
Do you have it at least 4 times?
Yes.
Then
Yes.
fuck it.
I do.
Here, allow me to do add on to that.
What?
Dumb and Dumber, come here.
Why?
Enhanced ability, a full strength. Carries double full capacity. Carrying capacity.
Oh shit.
That's going to be
No, the
hell.
only thing I wish I could do is
We
twin
can
spell
lift the
this.
foundation right now. Strong's gonna be like, what the fuck? Why am I leading sideways? Me and him just go.
Face
How long
pop,
does it
nothing.
last?
An hour?
That's 24. That's a ton and a
Shrinks
half.
it down
Wait a
to
minute,
where
wait a
it's.
minute. What
We're
if
trying to
she
be ordered.
enhanced you guys on top of that?
I can use only one thing at a time, man.
Fuck's sakes.
And it's concentration. Enhancing people.
No,
it's
no,
a
the
concentration.
You go
enlarged
to
thing.
inventory and hit weight carry.
Imagine if you make it bigger.
If
I
you
was-
okay, hold on. If you do it that way, if you do it, hold on. You cast this now.
No, I can do that.
Okay, well listen. If we do it this way, here's what I suggest. We do a daisy chain. A flower chain.
If I do this, you both get advantage on your draw.
So,
checks.
meaning 1, 2, and we need a third one. Who's fast?
I mean, I could technically do fast.
Me?
How fast can you move?
With magic, I can go up to 120 feet within the blink of an eye.
You're talking about your vortex? But you have to know where it is to place that.
You have to see where it is.
You have to see where it is.
Or I could just draw a circle here and blip up there.
Like teleportation.
Yeah. Put someone in there.
Well, do you have enough spells to shrink 4 right now or 5 right now?
I have.
So, but teleportation circle works only once. You'd have to recast and run that spell. We don't have that much time. So meaning, if you and you were to carry a coffin, each carry a coffin on your own, we shrink 1, we can move 3 out of 5 within an hour.
If Raghu does his little pokey, touchy feely thing that he wants to do, pretty sure me and him could carry 2 of them on our own, full size.
That's going to be very hard.
So would I afterwards.
Distance covered with that at a slow pace. You can go 200 feet in an hour.
Correction, I can go
200
180 feet.
It's
I mean,
220
180
feet.
feet.
Okay. So you're going to burn an hour. So meaning...
If we run into a problem during that time, I will swing a fucking coffin at somebody.
I'll beat a motherfucker with a motherfucker's bones.
Okay, what I was originally trying to get at before everybody popcorn.
But hold on. This is my thing. We have an hour. Now the best we can do is these are in rows, but they're off rows as far as columns go.
Right.
Rows, they're straight lines. So meaning if we take a straight line, say right here, where the Drake is, and we line the coffins there, bring them all to one spot, we can shrink, and 5 of us can run. But what I was suggesting we do, because this is going to be kind of hard because you can't twin.
I know.
So you can only give it to one person, right?
Higher levels I can do.
2. It's
Yeah.
still concentration based, correct?
Right.
Okay.
So once I hit 3rd level, I can do 2. And so on and so
Do you have a 3rd level?
Yep. Got 1 left.
So if we do that, that means 1, 2, you shrink 1. That means 3 people can take it. There are 8 of us. So 5 of us, I would say the other 5 of us should span ourselves out as light posts to guide your way. That way when you're running these coffins out to this teleportation place, we have to at least get them in that room. That if anything were to happen, there are 5 people as sentries to watch and to attack if anything were to happen.
Now, one idea and one possibly bursting the bubble. One, if I shrink it down enough, and this is not to sound morbid to anyone, except the viewers breaking the fourth wall. Their coffins are what, large, medium?
They don't have the standards in their coffin.
I was gonna say, here's the easy part for them. Throw it.
6 by 2.
Sorry, Zior, you're of life.
That's the grade.
If I shrink it down, reduced wise, you realize the size of the coffin's gonna be?
Maybe so.
It's gonna be the size of a baby coffin. So you could like toss that through the portal like a football.
Where's the or at when you need them?
I'm sorry.
There.
Bursting bubble wise, like yes, if you have
Well, if you do
freaking
that,
pulls and doors and it's
but
slashing.
she can only reduce one at a time,
I know.
and it's concentration based.
Yes, as I send it
So if
through.
she takes damage and recasts it again, that will go back to its full size.
Coffins are in D&D inventory. They only weigh 40 pounds.
Okay, but still, these
You're
are
also gonna
marble,
add in the
Yeah.
not wood.
We're also gonna adding in the weight of the bones and stuff too.
Idea. Yeah.
So say 100
like
pounds
6 pounds.
easy.
Hold that thought for a second.
100 pounds.
The bubble
She shrinks
bursting is
1.
like
You enhance 2. We can move 3 within an hour.
Right.
We can move probably off for
Yes and no. As for the bursting the bubble, we also have to keep an eye out for our a lovely canceling magic friend. Try doing Bull's endurance or Bull's strength and enlarge and reduce. She could just be like, and you no longer have the strength of that, and I cannot train them down. We have to keep a watch out for the miller and try to disrupt her from trying to cancel and disrupt said spell.
Well, either way we do it, it's just if you want to run the gauntlet and move 3 coffins now, or get them all lined up to where they're there, that way you two groups can pick up and run. I don't know, my
I
character.
still say we just off for.
I was gonna say,
Fuck it.
I'm capable of
Yes.
lifting almost 600 pounds myself.
I can
It
lift
might
you
be a
up.
struggle for you.
Oh fuck, I'm strong.
Like, not being rude.
540.
Yeah.
So he Sibinak grabs an in, you grab an in, she shrinks 1,
I don't
he grabs
know.
1, I
I
grab
can
1.
carry 240.
Good job, boss.
I can carry 600.
So you're carrying weight?
We can drag, yes.
Push drag and lift.
And lift, that's going to encumber our.
Push, drag, or lift.
That's going to move us slow.
You can lift more than him.
She's paladin, and so she
That's going to move us. We're going to move slower doing it.
You said it would take an hour before. I will push myself to the breaking point. to
With
make
the
it second.
spells there, in the distance it is from here, where we're at now, to the place, roughly 220 feet.
What about your circle portal, as I had asked before?
I can doctor up another one, but that
Will it
also
even
takes.
help?
It is big enough to hold about us. That's pushing it because normally it can only hold
There
5.
is another way.
I'm listening. I have been for a while now.
Earlier here,
11 and a
the
12
long
drink.
stretch way isn't one trapped.
She points outside and points that way. Right.
The hallway.
Oh, hallway.
It was trapped on the way in, but I think it was an
An illusion
That's what she
in which it attacked Puck.
Don't step
Portrayed
in the puddle.
strong. Was the a puddle?
Yeah. Don't step in the puddle.
Oh yes, yeah, I remember now. I'm an idiot. Because I'm the one that saw the bullshit for what it was.
And it's a slant that slides down.
Yes. A death chute.
If we move the coffins to
Okay.
there, that is a prison, a cell. But there are 2 blocks of cells there. But then it opens up into the death room where the maze was lying.
Yes.
And if my memory is
Above
correct, well, I
that
guess
Is
his memory is correct. You jumped off of that balcony, and that's where the teleportation room is.
as well as
So if we drag it to the chute, slide it down there, and go there, and just lift onto the balcony,
Yes.
we could do it that way. But if not, we have to cross this little gap.
Correct.
Yes.
So you use that and slide it down those stairs to the portal. Or we take a more longer, tedious route.
Fuck the whole way.
As they're talking, she's gonna kind of like, because I'm gonna roll and then see what I'm doing. She's gonna poke her head back out while they're chit chatting.
See if
Has she
fucking
done like?
nos for
Yeah.
assholes to water.
That is 18 plus 6. My boy.
Reduce it.
Is he closer? Is he staring at me? Is he feeding again? What do
No,
I see?
poking out, he goes into here. He goes.
Into that room. She just slowly creeps her head back like this. And
Which room?
What?
Where?
So, is the
What if we
Oh.
didn't have to drag or push?
is your
We'll have to
Thank
slide
you.
it.
If you slide it, sliding is still dragging. You're still going to create a
I
sound.
know, but what if it's on ice?
you're still gonna make a sound.
You're still going to slide. It's still going to make an additional sound because you have to take it off the pedestal that it's on, the coffin. It's not just laying in the ground. And then we got to slide it.
And
Yes, the ice is going to help as far as speed goes, but we're going to lose the ability to steer, and we can't do a straight line because there is no straight lines.
And if you do that, it could crash into something else.
And then No more coffee. But what were you saying? Did the Nosferatu guy left? Where did he go? Did you see him? He went into the room that's trapped. Oh, good. Well, he's there. Let's move these fucking coffins.
Your portal abilities, before we do the moving of clear there, is it a possibility to do it right here and send them from your portal to the portal that's already in Lockheed?
yes.
Well, then why do we need to get to the portal if we can just move them all?
We have to have a big enough area for this circle to go in place.
Yes.
How big do we need?
By the
6
way,
foot across.
with that roll, did I see anything else other than bats? No other vampires? No,
No, just that one
brides?
way back in there.
I'm 5'10", I don't need a 7 foot coffin.
How big is the circle for teleportation?
I mean,
Okay.
sure. Highly challenged.
Vertically challenged.
Vertically
10 foot diameter circle.
Like,
So you need 10 feet in order to do this, which no place would provide 10. No place would provide 10 feet other than the main gap in between. That would be the only one that would house the teleportation circle.
which would be okay because that literally puts every coffin about the same length apart. You would just drag them off under
to
her.
anyways, isn't it?
If she goes there and we leave the coffins there, they will teleport to wherever it is in the black. Yes.
Which is
Okay, so send a message to
Somebody.
whoever
friend.
and tell them to be waiting.
Message to Mr. Whoosh.
I would save us a lot of time than having to rush to the other portal if she's capable of.
Yeah, but we can only move 4 that we know.
There's only
Couldn't
3
do straws.
coffins.
You don't need to do
possibly-
straps, it's fine.
There's no coffin in the room with a chair. It's just a chair and a case you sit.
It's in the center. It's not decorated. The center lies a chair.
But it's not a coffin.
So there's no
it's a
problem.
chair.
Correct.
So it'd still be
So we
short.
only need to move 4, yes.
Yeah.
Which would be the 3 brides and straws.
Chuck's the loop in there for good measure.
traps.
I could probably snap back.
The only other way we go to is before we even finish this, we don't take our full rest that we all need. At the moment, this is a half rest. So those who have the ability to burn hit dice to heal themselves, do it.
As they're doing that, she kind of
What I'm suggesting, or what Zara is suggesting, is rest up enough to get some health back to you, and we go right into Strahd's 2. It's going to be a big enough area. There's going to be vampires there probably guarding it, so might as well dispatch them. We dispatch them. We have a surplus of... We have a big enough place for you for your teleportation. We drag the coffins there and we do it. And then we finish the rest in the sanctum place that we'll do again and call it and then go back. I have spells left of where I can deal damage.
I have enough. However, if I do this, I will be hindered, which is fine. I will still fight.
If we can destroy whatever's in the room, their room, or Shroud's room, wherever his coffin lies, we can dispatch whatever's guarding it. Then that's a big enough place for your circle. We can all drag them there, because it won't be hard for us to do that. That will be the threat other than the brides themselves.
I think all these plans are well and good, but they do nothing if the 3 of you are still only half here.
That's why they're resting and getting up.
Not to which I was referring. Cursed. Can't shift. Can't use necromancy spells.
Well, their gods didn't bless them like you got. No, then Igor's just being a dick. They were not good enough like you. They weren't holy enough like you.
It's not how the gods
Our
work.
almighty holy avenger.
She goes and she sits, and after she kind of like does what she needs a little rest. Alright. She sends out a message. And wherever he is,
Wherever who is.
We're not allowed to say it.
Wherever who is.
I forgot his name for a second there. I was like, I know his name, I know his name, and then they're like saying shit. I'm like, fuck, do you want my name? Isaac. She's reaching out to Isaac. Isaac, can you hear me? She's going like this, so she's like sending it out to Ethan. Nothing?
It's a cantrip, correct?
No. Not your spell.
Okay, well, I believe message is like 25 words, correct?
Okay. Isaac, can you hear me?
She don't want to waste casting first level spells over and over and over again.
We are... Sorry. Isaac, can you hear me? We are possibly sending you
Present.
A gift.
Winner.
something that may turn the tides in this battle.
Motherfucker. Igor's gonna look and go, tell him I said hi.
You're just watching her kind of go like this, like she's drawing it out and sending it.
Message.
Player?
Oh, that's messaging. It's sending. Sorry.
Character. That's awesome.
Yes.
Character.
Sending?
Yeah, I know.
So mad
Why
at
isn't it here?
For what? What did I do?
I've got to send it because for some reason it's not in my
Blessed and gifted all your shit.
spell book.
And
First
sing
off,
that.
In my spell book.
You're
It was in my spell book.
I don't know if there needs to be a separate.
No, I don't remember taking it out because I used that in case we needed it. Had my short range, long range, and in case we need something, I had to
sexist. My character
send out. I kind of kept it in there. But as for
It's a third level.
But
yeah,
the
but
problem
for
with
it not
that
being
is
there,
like,
if it's for some
we
reason
follow
out, I
different
can't
gods.
change it back.
So
It's there.
if I get
otherwise
blessed,
it says
he
it's
can't
not
say anything
believed.
about it because
I don't
it's not
understand
new.
that. I don't understand that at all.
Follow.
Yeah, I have my message, but my sending
Oh.
isn't in my
No, we
book-
follow
my
different
spells
gods.
right now.
Like I have one and you have one.
Without going through my spell book and switching it out.
I'm
They're
one now.
plural.
What?
The only thing I can
One
think of,
god.
player-wise, is she flips through her book and just reads the
We
one
follow
and
different gods.
whips a spell.
So that means there's more than one god.
Yes.
There's more gods.
Get rid of a third,
I don't follow about it.
subtract a third, and do
I
it.
barely followed
Yeah.
one to begin with.
I know. We gotta work on that.
No, we don't.
You need a
That's
sword,
special,
man.
'cause you don't use it.
Yeah, because
You
she
do.
was putting that in there
Thousand
with the
years
rest to kind of have a
without
long
special
range.
sword.
Good.
It's
I think you already have. No, I have one that I can use.
Yes.
So I will take out.
Countless numbers of
But you can only do it twice.
Yeah, I know. Take that out and then put in.
Yes. How do you know that the goddess wasn't keeping an eye on you?
Because are you? Please tell me this is in character. Like,
Okay.
No, not right now.
oh, damn it. Okay.
I spent 2 hours writing a whole page of crap at work today. Okay.
On top of it.
Look at this whole thing.
For what?
I wrote a
So
whole
yes,
thing
25
to
or
say to
less.
you, man.
Okay.
Who?
So,
So,
You
okay, turn the tide. So to reply back, something to turn the tide. You
I
want to
was gonna
send
be ruined
my
and I'm
way.
gonna be upset. Sorry.
You want to send my way. You will turn the tide of this war. Or against Strahd.
Message back.
Fucking
Yep.
send it.
Fucking send her, bud.
this will take a little. Sorry, this will take time, but these will be the brides,
10.
again, and possibly Strahd's coffins.
14. 9 more.
When I send it and they appear, stake them
23.
in the heart.
25. Oh no, actually 26.
Squish them together.
So you got stake them in the
stake the
message
heart.
over.
Sorry, stake the heart.
You
So
could've-
take 'em- if you'd like
You
to
could
stake
have
them
just
in
said.
the
You
what?
could have just said steak hard.
Stake them in the what?
Where do I have to stake them
If you'd like to
at?
continue this message and spell, please insert 25
Yeah,
silver.
well, would he know where the portal is?
He's seen us pop through it before.
Yeah, he saw her pop through.
Is it in the tower?
Yeah, and no, it's in the Blue Water Inn.
Okay.
I thought it was like in the
There's one in the Magus'
mortuary.
tower. No, that was through with the orb and the clunk, and then it opens up and you step into the.
Then then he replies back, I will be waiting for such a gift.
And you just watch her like open her eyes and. I believe the saying is pizza pie, let's get at it.
Alright, so next thing is
Igor's been
what
drinking.
do we do about these traps? We don't know what we're possibly running through.
I told him it will take time. I told our friend.
It's fine. Traps. Don't worry about that anymore. What kind of traps? Do we know they're there?
I don't know what the. It doesn't let me find out what kind they are. I just know
If
they're
we
there.
have the general area and you ping it up, if they are magically inclined, I can detect them.
He's gonna look
Yeah.
over and go, "There are about these useless tits on the bull."
They're
aren't
not, and they are placed as from our
Says the
classic
man who's been
friend.
trying to touch one.
Hey, boys. If they are placed by the assassin, or they are some kind of man-made object, not magically based, and I'm pretty sure someone has a high enough sight to see this stuff, unlike us having, someone that was a rogue before. He's afraid of brooms. You can see them vision. You are the one with the best sight on this stuff, alright?
No dark vision.
Sorry, the one eye, two eye blink, she really does too. She goes,
I can tell you where they're at. But
See you go on a blink.
notice that whole blink blink thing.
we don't know what they do. Western.
Figure it out.
Exactly.
Worst case scenario, send your snake through it. It don't hurt it, does it? It comes right back. And so does your drake. Send it running through. Boom.
You do remember too that Nos for whatever the fuck his name is walked into that room, right?
You could send something in there without us. The thing sees for you. Sit right here and send it right through.
I agree, but don't we have to go in there to get the coffin?
Yes.
And Nosferatu is out there.
I would assume that as soon
Your
as we
point.
set off the trap, that there's going to be other countermeasures.
Igor
So-
starts standing up off the floor.
We can. That's what I'm saying. We can either detect where they're at, and if not, have something go through. What are they gonna see? A freaking snake blown to smithereens?
Fuck this, let's go.
If we stay right here for a second, that's a one idea. Send it through, and it just sees a fucking crater with nothing there.
Go.
It didn't say
Hold it.
that yet. That's an idea. I can possibly try to look and see what they are, and keep a watch out for Nosferatu. I can watch if he's coming, and if not, I can kind of try to keep a census to see if anything else is coming.
Speak across the tongue to the snake.
You do realize this is also another vampire, and I'm sorry, Father. You realize they also have bright blindness too, right? Possibly. They don't like magical blindness, possibly. I'm guessing if you have what they have.
I was assuming they would.
If it goes through there, just send a light up that way and blind the fucker. Or any other fuckers that come through, and I can blindfold Father for a moment, like flashbang.
I mean, there is.
Oh, and by the way,
Right.
while you were somewhere
I
going
agree
into a
completely.
pot to pee in, Zol had a good idea. That we might not want to just fire off the grenade. We could just mob it.
Basically, corral them into a spot and then
But not yet. I'm not saying.
We gotta see what's in this room first.
Yes.
Well,
I was saying if we
want to do. I have one other idea we can do. If Fang Face does decide to come out of there,
You mean the Nosferatu or Straw?
let's draw it too.
Alright.
Cover his eyes for a moment.
I
I'll
said that
burn
I
daylight.
could blindfold Father or whatever. Just cover his eyes.
That's what she just said.
I'll set off daylight. Like this whole motherfucker up.
We don't need
He said this whole
Hey,
motherfucker.
hey, hang on.
Let's-
Hold on. Got something for that.
What the fuck
I
is
said that anyway. But anyway, you were saying?
And he proceeds to walk out of this fucking room.
Oh, God.
So, Igor stands up.
He's gonna go
Tanker.
right there.
Puts it on his hip.
Yes. Zar's gonna walk right there.
As
He wants to
Igor,
be able to see the group.
as Igor finishes his drink, he hooks his horn back to his hip, slaps it back on the chest, smacks fucking Jerick on the chest, and goes, "Let's go."
That's it.
Fuck's sakes.
Stay a foot behind him or so. If he's trying to do something, perhaps he's not like within his proximity.
Whatever.
You can go then, boys.
Yes, Mom. Not walking. What you doing, bud?
At times he makes my head hurt.
For one, we have an issue. As he's looking straight, the doorway has a portcullis on
Let me guess. Let me guess.
it. So that needs to be lifted first and foremost. If the Nosferatu's in there, then stealth is going to be a factor.
Father.
So if we can stealth, if they're just there lying in wait in darkness, some of us can see it in darkness. Surprise attack the sons of bitches. At least we get at least an edge. And then raise the gate, let the other ones in, and fucking fight.
Player.
Open up the door, light it up as bright as possible.
Player.
Some level.
Unless that was Noella. Didn't someone have the ability to make everybody kind of like unseeable? Not from a bird's eye view like you. But didn't we have someone that kind of did that?
What's the Miller?
Oh.
I also have in plain sight. That's an ability just for me.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Then you
most
can
of
go
us.
hide. I know.
And we get through the traps. And there's a lever on the inside of the room, just like there was in
It's
Sergei's room. I can send my clone swap and get in the lever but there's no stealth
What?
opening the door that way.
Yes and no. You forget what I gave you. I gave you a vial.
Yes.
Do you remember what it does?
Yes, you said it would turn me invisible. It still doesn't get us opening the door without.
If they see the door open and there's no one there, it won't raise too much of an alarm, but the, what the fuck factor.
spooky.
The senses smell. I smell his blood just as everybody else does.
You might not.
It might smell like oil.
I could
Grease.
choking on this. I could technically make you smell like something else. You might not like it.
We're talking about the builder goblin
I
back.
don't like the look on his face.
Yeah.
That sounds horrific.
It doesn't smell like a living, breathing creature. It's gonna burn the nostrils. And Zaz. He has the heightened sense of
So,
smell.
Zar, how about we open up the door, cast
Well,
the
Walking Dead
practice spell
move.
we can possibly get, attack them while they're blind, and destroy everything in the room.
Daylight might just burn them away, yes, but then if we do that and they shriek, then we lose all element of surprise, and then you're not only going to have those, how many are in there, it's just the one, yes, they were going to burn him, he's going to screech like hell, which is going to cause the bats to go off, and then next thing you know,
Is he not going to... Is he not going
comes
to...
stride.
Do you know of silence?
Well, yes, I know of silence.
Do you have it?
Cast it on Nosferatu.
Do you know?
I have to be able to see it.
That's why we light the room up.
No. Even if you do that, it still shrills into you. Well, there is silence. It's still gonna be too late. I'm asking that because if he knows the silence spell, it could scream all at once. It ain't gonna do a damn thing.
I know of it, but I do not have it prepared for today.
What's up this
Eivor, do you have silence?
I did not have silence.
Why?
If I do, I don't have it prepared.
I mean, there's an idea.
Okay, so your idea
Put the narrative,
was...
it's fucking not there, you silenced it.
I agree. So your idea is to open up the door, go in, shut the door, and then kill it?
No. If it screams, it's going to still give off an alarm. There is another stupid idea to stop it to lure it from screaming. If only it is in there and it hasn't fed.
You know, we were probably going to the same place with that, but mine was way more fucked up.
No.
Who's the weakest out of the fighters? Sneaking, if we sneak into this
I don't know. I
place,
thought you were. I know.
if we open up the gates, get in, and we have to fight this vampire, who, A for one, are we all going in and fighting this bitch?
Well, why not?
Okay, well then, who is people who are up and fighting? Who would it be?
Hi.
Oh, good.
Who's the weakest out of there as far as your condition of health?
I'm full health again.
He just gets me beat.
Not to full health.
I can take
We
it.
said like this.
Well, who's going to be up close and fight with this people?
Hi. Do you not know me?
I can only do one of you.
If rock, paper, scissors, I'm doing it. Okay.
Is that you?
If it's okay with them, honestly.
Yeah, but if you rage, this will become your fight.
Never mind. Go ahead. You can't transfer right now anyway.
Don't remind me.
I wasn't paying a dick.
That's it.
I'll do it.
Okay, so
Let the Holy One do it.
Are we having him slip and
I'm
open
just
the door and go in?
What we can do is, if whoever can lift the gate up to get us in there stealthily,
Here.
Not you.
I have to take
And
a
do
photo
it.
of that one.
without triggering what's in there to come out and fuck us up. I'm only asking who is the lowest on health as the fighter who's going to go into this room and fuck this thing up.
My old armor gave me advantage on stealth. I could put this back on.
I'm able to take a lot
Yeah,
of
it does.
Okay.
It does take a
No,
while.
I get
What
what.
I'm asking is, out of the three that are here who are going to be the up close and fighters, who has the lowest hit points?
Me.
Okay.
That's what I was getting at.
That's what I'm trying to get to. Okay, so he reached in his
We already
mouth
fucking said that.
and he pulls out 2 platinum rings. Put this on.
Okay, it's shining, of course I will.
And he takes it and he puts it on.
Aw, you're meaning it. 2 people now.
I'm not officiating this one.
He holds out his hand and has the ring on.
I mean, they'd get a bonus
Good luck.
to their AC.
He pulls out his symbol. He clicks it. My lord, I hope you grant us the gift of yours and give us the strength of your hide and protect us. With your scales, bind us together as one so that we share each other's fate. And both the rings go up. Don't go too far away from me.
Okay.
This has done things. So whatever you take, I will take as well. We are shared, fated. So if you die, I die.
Don't say I got this.
But you have a +1 to your AC. As long as you don't go too far away from it. And you have resistance to all damage.
Damn.
Fuck yeah!
As he casted Warding Bond.
And of course, there we go.
+1 to AC and saving throws, and you have resistance to all damage. Also, each time you take damage, the other person takes the exact same amount.
Brother.
Would that work for healing as well?
Would it be better to have skills?
Dang!
It's not shared fate, it's Warding Bond.
Dang.
Okay.
So if I heal you, it's not healing him. Gotcha.
We'll finish it. I will. But I know we'll have to. Because you got this. Go in and
So I will take the damage and you take it as well. But we will have resistance to everything.
So, just to get it straight, it's just going to be you, Paul, going in there, correct?
Well, I would say we will go in and flush, if it's one, flush it out. And you guys will go, if it flees, you pick it off. I say us four have a better chance of going into. You have range of spellcast, you have a crossbow, and with the last ditch effort, the paladin smite the son of a bitch when it goes.
I mean, I do have some radiance and fire.
But we can go in there and fuck it.
He's about to kill something.
So, which one of us are strong heathen? You'd be so kind to lift it.
See, I knew I liked you for a reason.
And we need to be cautious in sneaking in.
So instead of doing the normal, like, fucking batshit
You go
crazy
more than
freak
60
out,
feet away from the mid-ends.
Gotcha.
I mean, technically, if the door opens and small, you get to sneak just when you get in there.
Send over on the inside. I can get in and pull it out.
You guys can be right at the
Inside,
door.
yes.
Crank it open. Shut it.
I can use my echo to transfer myself in the door and pull it up on the inside.
If you want to do it that way, to less create sound, that might work. But you're going to find the leather and you're going to be completely sneaky.
Now,
Full armor has its disadvantages to stealth.
make sure, because I gave you the vial, did you put in there the, which of invisibility or whatever it was?
I mean, if you want to vamp that way, cool.
You just have to crank it open and slide it.
I know how to sneak. So instead of doing his normal, like, freak the fuck out doing it in a rage mode, he's just going to look and just have the biggest shit-eating grin possible. I'm going into rage.
Okay.
And I rolled a 24. To ground it.
Okay. This is where the fun part kicks in?
27, actually.
This is where the fun part kicks in. So, as you go, oh no.
What the hell? I bamfed them to the room?
Guess what? You know what those 3 squares are?
Probably a cell.
It popped you in there. Three spots. And from the player's perspective, 3 spots, 3 slots.
Thanks, Z. Hey, go open the door. Gone.
He's like, hey, watch this.
As
with that.
he bamps in there, I wasn't going to be the dumb one to go forward. Send the cannon father first.
And I just said I liked him, too.
Someone forgot to go with the trash.
She is going to
Piece
look
of shit.
through the cave. Oh no, yeah, I can't do that. I can't do that. Yes, I can.
Fucking everybody just
Where
bamfed in with me.
he stepped, this is gonna be a.
Can you see?
Hang on.
Yeah, sure.
No.
We'll just go.
Sitting.
We'll just go with yeah.
This
Okay.
would be insight. I like where he, like, because he was going, boop, where he stepped in. Boop. What would that be? That'd be insight roll to see, like, as soon as he disappeared, if I could see something.
Insight sees into somebody.
Fucking Zero still a
I
dickhead.
keep forgetting that.
You're talking about, okay, so like,
So it'd
it'd be more perception and just looking at it and seeing the bamp,
If
you can
there's-
see the circle.
try to see if anything's still locked or like a sigil or anything, like something.
It goes and
marked
it
there.
fades. So there is something there concealing it as a teleportation game, yes.
Did Nosferatu do the same thing?
What's on the ceiling, motherfucker? He was
Yeah,
like,
he still walked through the trap.
No, he walked over top
hey,
of it.
motherfucker, he a vampire. He probably missed a step in
But, Igor,
Hi.
so as you're in
How
here,
the fuck can you play a character and a DM and still be a dickhead both ways? Fucking asshole.
to your thing, as you, it's not cell, it's an alcove. So, are you going to take a look around?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it lit at all? Like
No.
sconches?
As you enter the room, you almost run straight into something that looks like cobwebs. At first glance, you realize just in time before brushing away that it is hair. 3 pale figures hang upside down from the ceiling with their arms folded on their torsos.
He's a bit.
He's literally going to do what she said. He's gonna like,
You hear in your head,
oh,
however, because it is a cantrip, because she watched you bamf. You alright in there? You can respond through your head, sir. Sorry, you can respond with your thoughts.
and without talking out loud, he's gonna go, shit. There's an upside down body hanging in front of me, and I'm wait, hold on. What?
There's 3.
3 of them.
I was doing it completely out of character. I'm sorry. There seems to be 3 upside down bodies hanging from the ceiling. Pretty sure I know what those are. So, If you guys would mind coming the fuck in here, that would be pleasant.
So we have three.
3 alcoves.
We don't know about alcoves. We just know that he's in one. Assuming from what it did, it sent him into a small room within, and he is almost.
Even Zior cannot see him. His line of sight goes to the coffin and then it ends.
Did the door open all of a sudden?
No. So he is apparently looking at 3 upside down figures, presumably vampiric. So I'm assuming there's more than Nosferatu in there, or there's more than one Nosferatu.
You're also going to hear in your head, I forgot to tell you this part. How's ZP's an asshole?
He said thank you.
You
He said you're welcome.
Don't you love me?
Do not move.
Do
Try
not
not
engage.
to antagonize. We will find our way in there.
You're going to hear back. Yeah, no shit. I didn't plan on touching it.
So you're gonna stay still, just like.
Yeah, he's going to stand there and be like, haha, I gotta pee.
You know what'd be the really bad thing? It's like, don't even sneeze. Well, now that you said, God damn it.
Now that you said the
Their eyes
just. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Or they scurry away because they get sneezed on.
Your nose.
Yeah, I start doing that, and all of a sudden the vampire reaches up.
So, telling him all that, what is the next move? Do you wish to live in this?
The next
See that
move,
top
if
there,
he's
scream?
there, is to not awaken the 3 that are hanging upside
Oh, I've told him that. He said no shit.
is to find the lever and raise the gate for us to get in.
There's a problem with that.
I'm never cross.
He can't see in the dark.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I can see in the dark.
I mean, I can cast light.
He can't see in the dark. He can't. He
I can
can't.
see perfectly in the dark.
That's right, you do have light, Bane.
Yeah, poof
So,
your ass in
move
there,
him
mother.
2 squares up.
No, not him.
Yeah,
Oh, him. Oh,
And
That way,
about
'cause he's
to
looking around,
mention
that way you
even
see.
if I didn't have
he didn't come head to head with the vampires, like dangling right in front of his face.
That he stopped just in time.
And I crawled underneath him.
So, I will say for, like, the time to do it, the place of. 1, 2, 3. Oh, shit. So, for Warfare Strikes. So what I will do, when he's saying this, he says, oh, for fuck's sakes, and he walks forward. Yep.
That's more than 60 feet, right?
Same alcove?
Yep. And he, yeah, it is more than 60 feet.
But
Alright.
Before he goes where I'm going, saying he can see in the dark more than I can. You can see it more colorfully. You are literally blind in the dark until bring light in there, so you need to be careful and use your hearing. Your hearing's still really, really good, right?
Everything smooth, yes.
You need to use that to advantage. Be careful that there are these 3 figures in there hanging upside down, so like I said, use your senses.
So it doesn't end. Just while we're together, while we're within 60 feet, we get +1 AC.
Right, that's what he's trying to keep. Before Eric walks through the portal, he is drawing.
I see. I'm not making. I don't want you to step in first because if I spook him coming in,
This is true.
we're fucked.
Well, he's going to hold right there at the portal. And he's going to draw Argynvost's Wrath and the Blood Spear.
Okay.
Are you
And commit to the Crimson Rite on both of them.
are you waiting?
Well,
I
let's
have
roll
to get
this
myself
because this is going to be sucking because
You're gonna wake them both all up the minute you walk in that door. If they don't smell you already.
let's see what my
I haven't done it yet.
I gotta see what my stealth is because I'm walking forward.
He's about to play the violin very violently.
Please don't touch yourself.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Walks up right beside him and goes,
That might not even
Rolling
make
with disadvantage, he rolled a 6. His stealth is +3, so that's a 9. So he trips up
oh shit.
and lunges forward and kind of like taps you on the shoulder, and you hear a clank, clank, fuck.
So the very
He kind of
first
like
thing-
goes to tap you on the shoulder to kind of like try to guide you, and then he trips over something or whatever. He just
And then the only thing you're gonna feel is Igor spin around and backfist you in the fucking mouth because he doesn't know what it is.
roll it.
It's not gonna hit you. I mean, it's
Can
not
I-
gonna fucking hurt you really.
If we're looking
It's
for
an
right
8
here,
plus 5.
You know.
do we? Can I see into there?
How far is your dark?
I would be where that figurine is.
Isn't there a fucking door in front of it?
Yeah,
There's a portcullis.
I have dark vision.
Say this is a good time to take a break.
Hold on.
I'm just saying.
How far is your dark vision?
You want to be normal? Yeah, about
60 feet.
Your dark vision?
Normal. I have normal dark vision.
Well, it depends on how you see.
Yeah, how old?
Racial traits.
Most only see grayscale.
I can see in Greatsale up to 60 feet. Yes.
How well can I see from the top?
Vampire boy.
Vampire's 120.
I think the only other one that actually sees color or drow, and they see red.
It's all purple.
I'm pretty sure
It's a violet type color.
I thought they changed it.
To my thing, it's like a purple scale.
Don't say. But I know I have dark vision, so I know what my dark vision is.
Wonder if you
My
could
dark
step
vision
over
is
it.
60 feet, so I would assume that you could see
Your racial
dark-
trait?
60 feet.
Those
and
are
then
dark
anything
vision,
after
but
that.
we assumed that she was going by reborn, but she also went by the elf trait instead of the reborn trait. Because she was a reborn
It
elf.
should be like 60 feet.
Yeah, like
Okay, so what is your race at the
Should be
moment?
60 feet.
Reborn.
And then anything after
Does it
that.
have one?
And then I can't see the dark levels, so no. We played it by
If reborns
our
don't have dark vision, you cannot see in the dark.
Okay.
Okay, so I turn around to swing at you. Completely fucking miss.
Yeah, and so you hit his armor. Clang!
I hope that was you.
And I will say this, standing there, waiting to see what the fuck happens, holding onto each other. You both look up. We're gonna take a break. See you guys here in a little bit. Let's see what the fuck goes happen. This is gonna be great.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Porkchop here from D20 Misfits. As you can already tell from previous videos, we have a sponsor by the name of Yummy. Like to talk to you about them real quick. They have great energy, focus, concentration, all that. They have no jitters. You are laser focused, brain food. It's all that, all the above. It's amazing. It's awesome. I'm not really a huge energy drink person, so I tried this stuff. I love it. It's awesome. Y'all need to check it out. W.com and use our promo code D20 Misfits 10. Have a good one.
So, looking up, as Igor and Zara look up,
Clutching each other.
clutching there, going, "Holy shit!"
He's holding on to my shoulders and I'm holding on to his armor.
As you don't have dark vision,
I can feel his head moving up.
but he looks up and he's looking, and you can see like kind of like the thing pan to the vampire's face as it's. So that would be an initiative.
Yay.
Well, shit.
Not for you motherfuckers, y'all get in there.
I mean, everybody can roll an initiative. We'll
Because
see.
we have to turn based on what the hell we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little fucks.
Okay.
I'm just gonna let you know, I'm going dead last.
You roll what? Roll 2?
I did. I rolled a 2 plus 2.
That's horrible.
So what you're saying is you put 2 and 2 together.
Literally.
The first time it was cocked.
I bet.
The first time it was caught. I was like, I didn't know dice had
Okay.
that fucking thing. Come on. Roll a dice here just to get.
Maybe a little shit in my box.
Alright, well, the dumb fuck, I'm gonna assume 25.
No.
Oh no, holy shit.
Well, I'm in that category, but I'm not 25.
Okay, you're 23.
22.
Yeah, you were. It was 23.
You're 23.
19 plus 3.
Okay.
But you're 23,
Plus
19 plus
22.
3.
That's fine.
What are you?
19 plus 3 is 22.
You're 23 as well?
Yeah.
That's what I looked down.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like 22.
22.
I got 19 plus 3.
Yeah, 22.
You said 23.
No, I didn't.
You did.
I'm fucking good at 22.
Okay, you have the only one that has 23.
Yep.
You're watching this for entertainment.
22,
not
22.
educational value.
No.
4.
We don't have
4.
none of that.
Okay, 22. Does anybody else come close to 22?
No.
Tyler, what'd you roll?
Probably didn't.
Impressive.
I got a 17.
Okay.
Holy shit.
So then
Fucking
20.
25.
19. 18.
No.
4.
17.
That would have been next, right?
I'm a
17.
17 as well.
What the fuck?
So he's 17. What are you at?
15 plus 2, 17.
So we have 3 people at
So
17.
Trex can stand up here.
Okay. So
Stand off.
Dex modifier. 0.
2.
2. Avor, what's yours?
Plus 3.
So go Avor, Mari, Madera.
If it's a saving throw, it's plus 6.
Where are you at, Sigma?
No, I got 14.
I know.
What's your dice?
Weird.
Show me your Dex.
This is a plus 2.
Zarga's before you.
Yes.
So that's 14.
Okay. I was totally looking up to smell something else because I burped and I thought I smelled peanut butter. And I was like, when the fuck have I eaten peanut butter?
You said you were at 4?
4.
Yeah, you're going
I'm
deadly.
gonna leave it
I
there.
told you I was going dead last.
Nice.
Well, no, because the last vampire rolled a 5.
Vampires got better rolls than I do.
Okay, so, Ryo, I don't know what the hell you're going to do. But then it goes
Just
straight to
we
Igor.
didn't once we vamp in there yet, and you can't see in the dark.
So I'm just gonna.
Shot
Cool.
in the dark. Move the hell out of the way.
Say-
Please.
All you're going to hear, Igor, is brace yourself. They see us. Get ready to fight.
Open
Can
the door.
I make a sound?
Oh no, he's just telling you that because you saw them open its eyes, so they know they're gonna come after you.
And then do the only thing
Well,
I can.
people that are standing out there are going to hear, fuck!
Okay.
As in, get the fuck in here.
Well, what's the only thing you're gonna do?
Send the drink. Have it spoof, poof. Have it walk towards the door.
Okay.
And it's gonna go in there.
Yep.
And can it understand you telepathically, I'm guessing you can speak to it? Because if not, you don't know what the
It's just a,
because you can't see in the dark, so you don't know what the fuck it is.
I'm just commanding it to go. If it ain't if it's an unfriendly, attack it. Because it can see in the dark.
Okay.
What?
Well, it takes its turn right after you, so is it gonna attack? Is it enough speed to go up to one of them?
30.
Where was it at before?
In there.
No, where was... He's all the way up there, that's what I'm saying. So,
So-
5, 10, 15... He has 3 more squares to move.
Level 1. Up. And that's all it can do.
breath weapon.
So it's just going to take a dodge action.
Okay. Egar.
So with my axe in hand, not ever not touch my axe. I'm going to hold action. But is there any way that I can hold action and use my hearing, basically, to hear if it swoops down or comes after me or anything like that, for me to fucking swing in the direction that it is?
It's going to be set at a disadvantage either way.
I mean, obviously it's gonna try to grab you, so
Oh, yeah.
It's not like it's that far up. You do realize that you almost walked into it. So if they're upside down, its head is right
you
there.
could fucking
Actually, I'm going to listen to what he said, and since I'm facing Z at the time, and I know that this fucking thing is behind me, I'm just going to turn around and fucking swing as hard as I can. Still with this
turn
turn,
in.
yes.
Yeah. You're taking a swing and you're shot in the head and you can't swing.
Neither one of those are coming close to hitting.
It's gonna cut some hair. You're a little barber now.
Well, actually, they might, because I got a pretty high fucking thing. 14? Damn. Nope, I didn't hit.
Okay. Is that all you're doing? You only have one attack?
I have. Yeah, I'll try it again. Those are definitely not hit you finally. It's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Yes, that's gonna hit.
Yay, I
Reaction.
like stuff.
And then use your reaction and add a d6 to that.
The damage?
Yep, fire. Or lightning.
Fuck no, fire.
Hey, you guys can see.
I thought it was a lightning dragon.
I pick whatever whatever it comes out each time. But if I don't, automatically it's
Fire.
it's lightning
Oh.
by default.
I'm maxed out everything. 20 points.
20?
Yep.
Okay.
Now, if I was to go attack again,
You already did.
using relentless attack, or relentless aggression, or what the fuck that was called. Ruthless aggression. I know where it is now. Would that be a disadvantage?
You're talking about
Frenzy
reckless?
attack, I think, or reckless.
Oh, my action surge?
No, I don't want to burn my action surgery yet. Frenzy attack. While in Frenzy, you make a single melee attack weapon as a bonus action.
You didn't go into frenzy.
No, I went into rage.
Huh?
I went into rage. Before we ever even came in, I went into rage.
Yeah, but it would end in a turn.
So that happens to go into rage again.
You went in there, and you're there, and
I
while
didn't
nothing
attack
happened,
her yet.
you would die out of the rage.
Alright. It's fine, never mind.
I mean, you can go enter back into one,
For my bonus action?
can't you?
Yes. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll use my bonus action to go back into rage.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I didn't add the +3s to it anyway for damage whenever I hit my attack, so.
Yeah, it's just while you're ranging, you can choose to frenzy.
Alright, that's fine.
But when you enter frenzy, you suffer a level of exhaustion.
Yeah, I got you. So, yeah, I'm not doing anything else.
So next would be a Vor, then a Mari, and then there.
So that's where you're at.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Nope.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Watch the fucking move.
I don't know that move. Anyway. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is to summon my wildfire spirit, knowing that things is about to hit the fan.
Okay.
Does the wildfire spirit cast light when it hits out?
Well, it's literally fire, so I wouldn't matter.
I mean, I would say we get like a candlelight type ordeal. It's not enough to peer through it. It's like a torch. Torch is 10 feet.
That's you.
It's like a walking torch.
Yeah, that'd be the most of what it would be.
There we
Okay,
go.
so Wildfire Spirit's out.
And I'm going to move, like, right before entering the room, just beside the entrance.
Put you in the what?
I'm just going to be, like, right by the entrance for now.
5, 10.
Does he know what's going on?
Nope.
I don't know.
So, hold on. I want to get this straight. You're going
Stupid tall people powers.
around here?
Yes, that's what I'm going to do now, because I don't know what, because again, I don't have
10,
garbage, I'm going to
15,
see
20, 25,
Come on.
30.
You got bammed.
Somebody turned on gravity, yes, Frank.
We didn't
Okay.
turn the subtitles on. Forgot to turn gravity off.
Yep, so you would get pushed into a darker room that you cannot see.
Okay.
And the only thing I hear is something else move in the room, so I'm like, ah! Is that the end of you?
As a bonus action, I'm going to have my Wildfire Spirit do its... It's going to do a flame seed, not to attack, but more like a flare, just to light them through before free flame.
Does it go with you?
Fire Spirit, yes.
Okay, so put.
Oh, so now you got a little light in the corner of the room.
This little light of mine. There's a vampire in front of my face. Fuck.
It's going to do like a quick little short flare, yeah.
Great, so just
Okay, so as soon as you throw it up at the ceiling or at the ground, lights up, you see 3 of these bitches looking at you from the ceiling, about to go all out.
Yay! I'm a destruction! That's it for me.
Okay.
Okay. So if I cast a spell that is before the track thingies, would it do? We don't know.
You don't know. Nobody's tested that water.
You're the first to do it.
I can send somebody in. As long as I can see it, which would actually be
Y'all
on
can
breaks.
just walk through the Daffy pump. Pump.
So what you done?
Do well. Peering around the corner. Can you move me forward 1 space, please? I can see up to 60 feet.
You can see the coffin.
So you can.
Would I see that Avor bamped into the other side?
No.
No, he did that before you moved over there.
But my fire
No,
no, he's over there.
Yeah,
I
but
see
you
the
didn't
fire.
know that he vamped over there. You just watched him disappear.
Well, yeah, he's just beside.
I mean, yes, you would see that there is a glowing light, which would indicate that his fire spirit is in
Well,
the
she's
room
also looking at
somewhere.
the side of a wall.
No. I'm saying, did she know
No,
that he
I'm looking
vamped in
here over
there?
the corner.
So he went around the other side.
Yeah, you wouldn't see that he vamped in there.
You'd see just
You
a-
see that there's light in
a
the other
flame.
room, like. Hopefully, assuming it's not.
Okay.
This little woman, he shone the fucking light. This is the face, not people over the blues.
Can I move to the square right before the trap?
Where is the trap taking up those 4 squares? Is that that's how that's working?
Okay.
No,
So-
no, you cannot.
Well, I mean, you can. You
It
don't know
might be-
that it works like that.
Well,
Okay.
that's
Well,
true, but if
well, I wanted to know because I didn't want to step in the trap, but
Just set this space before the trap.
okay. So I can see that one right in front of me, right?
In front of the coffin?
So to
Yeah, if you could see up to the coffin, you could
Okay.
see it.
Cool.
Yeah.
I am trying Sacred Flame.
Okay.
More fucking scrap like
Uh,
fireballs.
Okay.
Wait.
Dex saving throw.
There's a gate in the way. So it's trying to say, hang on a
Got little
second.
squaresy holes in it.
Is this D8? This D8?
No.
Yes. 17.
Question.
I mean, it's not. You're not hurling fire.
That's what I said. There's like little squaresy holes.
If anything, shooting through the gate would be giving them half cover, so it ups the AC a little bit. Does that beat your sacred flame?
Yeah.
Okay.
No damage.
No. It's not gonna do anything.
Is that it?
Yeah.
So now I'll just watch the fireball go right at the gate. I'm like,
Fucking what? Distract. Alright, so.
Pray to God this doesn't go.
reach.
5,
Reach.
10. Okay, move me to the 4. The 4 dice. Dice right there.
Yeah.
Band me through.
Nope.
Oh, doesn't band me through? Okay, so if I stand right there and it's not band for me through.
It allows X.
Oh.
So
You might be able to get the middle. I don't know what's out in the middle.
You get to the gate.
Move me to that one. To it. On the square. There you go.
Okay.
Nothing?
They only allow 3 people in.
1, 3.
3 traps. 4 people in there. Yes.
Would it be 1 person, 1 person, 1 person?
Lever.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
No shit. The only one who could see is Zor right now in there.
Not really. We've discussed during the break that I can see.
Yeah, but you can't get in there to pull the damn lever, can you?
I can't pull the lever.
Yes, I can. If I can see squares, I can get in there.
What you done?
No, you're not.
Vortex work.
Yes and no.
Vortex work.
Go to the lowest one. I hear dice jingling.
Just want to go in there.
Stop.
And let's just throw some back.
I can go up to like 90 feet second level.
Okay.
How close can that get me in the room?
I'm put it right up next to somebody.
Wrong one.
Damn it, fucking why? Where do you want to go?
Well, 90 feet will be the only thing you can see is in a straight line. So, from the gates, it would be 90 feet. Whatever you can see.
Literally right in
Right
between.
behind. I can, yeah, if I look around, I can see diagonally to
A little
the
bit,
edge.
you won't be able to see the full room.
Huh. Put me to the other side. Where the drink. I can't move! Sir, I can't see that far.
Okay, so here. But you said the other side. I'm so fucking annoyed with this.
Hang on, big time.
Okay.
The other side.
You said Drake.
Yeah. I can't go over to the drink. I was going to bam up. I was going to try to go on the other side. Okay.
What, Vortex for? Is that what you're saying?
I was going to, if I bam over there, I was going to continue past the drink. But I couldn't do that because it only takes 3 people. Do I see a lever?
In the middle alcove.
Nice. No one went through that one.
You can't go through it.
Can't go through the middle alcove?
No, well, no, the middle one, it doesn't bend you into it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I can't fit in there. I'm going so far from the vortex work. Oh my god. What's that? Do I see a lever? You're like over there. Okay, at least I know where it is.
Just be careful with your spell slots because we need to use them.
I know. That's all I can do.
Okay. This one is fully going to attack you since you tried to
Really?
swing
I'm
at it.
fucking shocked.
Damn, it's barber attempting to cut its hair off.
How did I get it for 20 points the second time?
Oh, yeah, that's what I want, yeah. Okay, take the heal first. Generation. Claw. Nope. That's a 10. Second claw. That's going to hit you regardless. 25.
Sorry.
Who knows something?
Silver barbs.
Bastard.
Oh, I rolled a 1. You fucking suck.
I was about to be a dick and let him do all the damage and be like, oh hey, by the way, silver barbs.
Well, bite. That's 20.
Silver barbs.
You already used it. So that is so you take 8 points from the piercing damage of the bite, which is half because of your rage.
So foul.
So 4. And then you take the bite venom, which is 16. Necrotic.
Wouldn't be half?
No.
Okay. I'm going to use Stones and Doors.
That's a reaction?
I believe so.
You just use silver bars.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Dumbass.
You're right.
Okay.
Sorry.
Bizarre's turn. What kind of
It's at 16.
Zara's gonna go. Zara's gonna go to the middle alcove and pull the lever. I will kill you. Reaches out, pulls the lever. The gate comes up. He turns around. So Abor will see it. He draws the black flame sword out. And as he does, it burns him all the way up.
Ow.
And then it ignites brighter.
This is that's part. This is part.
Which I gotta deal.
Which?
Fucking, did you do your crimson right damage to yourself?
Yeah.
Yes. No.
Crimson
D6 for him, I believe. Or a D8.
Oh, okay. Bonus action. D6. So, D6. I take 6 points of damage. That sucks. Okay. And that ends his turn. Simonek.
I'm assuming the door is all the way up, man.
Wait, did somebody hit the lever?
Nope.
Watch the movie. Zara pulled the lever. Door
Then he
went
burned
up,
himself.
and then he cut himself.
Okay.
So those black flames that I would say Abor will see at the moment would be the only one. Navera would see it too. So those black flames turn a little reddish. That's an actual red.
Which I'll be able to see now.
Yes.
How much light does it emit?
Just a torch, so 10 feet.
Alright.
Let's not go around. I can't do anything else.
Sorry.
Okay. I mean, your bonus action will be your summon.
Yeah.
So you can do that, right?
Someone throws ourselves.
And can't you attack through your echo?
I can, but to... Okay, I'd have to use my... I'd have to use dash. That would count as a bonus action, right?
No,
your action.
Only
an
action.
action. It's an action dash.
Okay.
You spawn in
That's the only way I'd be able to bring my echo out. My echo takes 15 feet of my movement.
Oh, it does. I
Yes.
thought you can operate it within 15 feet.
No, it takes... I can...
To summon?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I thought you summoned it and then it took its 30. That's not.
It can't be no more than 15 feet away from you.
You can use a bonus action to magically manifest an echo of yourself in an unoccupied space you can see within 15 feet. I can command. As a bonus action, I can teleport magically. Okay, so me swapping with it costs 15 feet.
So you can summon him directly by one and attack through him, can't you? You can make one attack through him. Oh yeah.
For 22 points of damage.
Nice. Okay.
That's gonna be that.
So the brown looking one, the one in the cloak, is going to spin around and attack your echo.
How about D? I killed.
23.
Have at thee.
Okay. And it's going to take a 5-foot step forward towards the Vera. Take another claw attack. $13. Okay. And it follows by the bite, which is another 13 hit. So it's 2 hits. The claw. There's 11 points slashing.
One of these attacks is gonna negate some damage from using interception
Okay.
as a reaction. So
Is it within 5 feet?
I don't
You
know.
not
That's 10
totally not.
feet. So.
Huh?
Well, 10 feet, right?
Well,
the room?
She has to be within 5 feet.
How-
With my lance,
Sentinel.
How far? I'm just asking how far from me is that?
From you?
Yeah.
From where? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 from the guy?
I don't know.
How close are you, Dwarf?
Blood Curse of the Isles.
Well, I'm all the way back here.
So 35 to get you to Citadel.
But
It's still not a range. It's 30
I
feet.
couldn't remember. I was pretty sure you had Sentinel. And Sentinel will give you an
no one has sentinel.
Okay, so how much you taking away?
11 points being taken away.
And I deal 11 points. So you take 0 right now. And now the bite happens. Bite is a nice max. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of damage. No, this is damage.
How much?
13 from the bite. And now here comes the poison from the bite.
Well, couldn't you
I'm
silver barbs
resistant
the
to poison,
entire
It's
so-
not poison, it's necrotic.
You said poison.
Well, yeah, the venom from
Couldn't
the
she
vampire's
silver
bite.
barbs the entire
Aren't
room?
you also resistant to it?
Yeah,
I am.
but she didn't.
I believe so.
So she's
So-
resistant to it either way.
13 piercing damage, and now here comes the necrotic. Are you resisting necrotic?
It should be under defenses, shouldn't it? No.
Huh?
But she's resistant to it.
Nope, it's just poison. I was wondering if it was.
Okay, so you're going to take
poison.
13 more points on top of that, so it's 26 in total. And that will finish its turn. You can move that floating son of a bitch to 0. And it will unleash its attacks. That is a 19. That will hit. That will not hit. Bites. Nope, that will not hit. It's 1 claw attack. It's 12 points to. Okay. Yerk. Bringing up the rear, and then right top the room.
She didn't move at all? Or she's just staying in front of me? What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, she tried to cast.
You can go around her. 'cause there's
Yeah.
squares, so-
Alright, move me up 40 feet. As he's doing that, he sees that thing attack her. He's chucking the blitz.
Okay.
Call shot right to the mouth.
Blah, blah. Open that, okay,
Sets at disadvantage.
Right.
This long big popping now. Big Danny's coming out.
Through the mouth.
Right in the mouth hole.
Okay. So set at disadvantage.
Alright. So, 24 to hit.
That will hit it.
That'll do, right? That'll do.
So that is 11 points of piercing damage and 2 points of lightning damage to it.
Okay. And now I have to do Constitution saving throw of 13 is what you did to con save. Yep, beat it. Not stunned.
Silvery barb sword.
You already burned your reaction.
No, I didn't. I didn't get to use it, remember?
He did.
Okay.
I did.
Stun.
That way.
And I really can't move anymore, so.
So put that on the closer.
Do it. It was like really low. I caught it for a second. This
Okay, so he's stunned for 1 round.
And then on top of that, bait and switch. Superiority die.
Okay.
Are you a willing creature? Sure. Cool. So switch us.
Yeah.
Hit it.
I already did that.
Alright.
We fast forward from the build.
I roll a d8 and add it to, or roll the results to my AC.
Is it to your AC or to hers?
To mine.
Okay.
I get to pick.
Okay. Which brings it to?
24.
Okay.
Fuck's sakes.
5, 10, 15, 20. Add, so it'd be a 25 right now. You're within 60 feet of it.
Brings it to 25.
Okay.
That's fucking insane.
Seen in memory.
Alright.
I guess that means top round.
Yep. Top it around to your left.
10, 15, 5.
Oh, I'm looking at the ones.
There's probably no way I can see that one right there, is there?
No,
Well, it lasts for a round.
Yeah.
Drops down to whatever.
There's no way you can see that.
Frank, there's no way I can see that with
The cloaky fuck.
Scuba Neck and
I mean,
Got Eric, me,
He's gonna
Subnet.
be like, yeah.
That's at least 3/4 cover.
You're gonna end up hitting somebody with a little low though.
alright.
And because of that, I can top it. I can max out at 29 right now. With superiority die, if I roll a full 8.
Alright, well. You can do that.
Choose the rest of your
Can't. Or the trap's deactivated now.
Yeah, but if you couldn't go anyway because there's you two in front of him.
Yeah,
You can't pass through an occupied space.
So that's a waste of a dash.
Alright. Next.
Alright. Commit and Drake. Move it up to the one that hit you, pork chop.
What is that, Trixie?
Put it behind it. I'll be 30.
Literally his ass.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna try. That'd be considered flanked, right?
Yep. Advantage on all attacks.
Drake only has like an attack.
I got one attack, so.
1 or 2. 1 or 2.
Referring to him. He gets the attacks.
Well, yeah.
Well, neither of those are hitting.
1 of the 3.
Yep, nope.
You forget to lose which die you are using.
I know. I should have went home and got mine.
Anywho. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. Try this. Does not work that way.
A little better.
I still know he's in front of me,
Oh yeah.
and I'm swinging like a motherfucker.
Alright.
And it will be a straight roll now, because advantage with him being flanked.
Miss.
Fuck me. Alright.
You're within torchlight of the sword. It would be with advantage.
Be straight roll.
He's within range of the 10 feet of the sword, so he'd be able to see, so it'd be with advantage.
It only sheds 10 feet.
So it's literally just hitting him.
So the back of the light would hit him and be dim light for 15. So it would give him take advantage to a straight roll. And he still missed.
Okay.
Both times.
Okay. Is that the end of you?
Oh, by the way, sir, to correct myself,
I'll be more
I
for
did
that.
have resistance to necrotic damage.
Hey, Frank.
Okay, so 7. So
Because
give
there was a
yourself-
nerd on death.
Give yourself 7 hit points. Okay.
Can I still rebarb for myself?
No.
I think. Told ya.
But you're raging. So
Actually, that didn't happen.
Did you rage? No. You didn't?
Yeah, right.
So you can go into frenzy.
I don't feel like taking exhaustion.
Okay.
But I am going to back up.
So
That'll be a attack of opportunity. I know.
every time he does frenzy, it stacks his exhaustion.
Yeah.
No. Frenzy only works after when the rage ends. He suffers a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
So every time he goes into rage, it will stack. So along
I
after
thought-
you fight, yes, it will stack at the end if the rage ends. So if he doesn't get hit this round, he suffered. And he took frenzy, he would suffer a thing, and then when he re-enters rage again and frenzies again and backs away to where he doesn't get an attack, that would be 2 levels.
Yeah.
So yeah, it will stack.
So technically, you can continue the frenzy.
Yeah. I'm good.
Good. So it will be an attack of opportunity. 13 will not hit you. Okay. So that will go to Eivor and then Amari.
Eivor.
Oh, sorry, how did I go? Okay. A1's gonna move 15 feet towards Arian.
Yeah, I mean, what?
Towards Arian.
Arian?
Or Mari?
Not the character. Yeah. The player, not the character. In that direction.
But I know that.
I'm confused.
He's moving
In this
towards-
direction.
Okay, so he's moving towards Arian. Okay. You said
And
15
then
feet?
10, 15 feet, then 10 feet towards Timber. The
Timber's
player.
direction.
Okay.
And he's going to cast Scorching Ray at 2nd level, each ray hitting a different vampire.
Okay.
This won't hurt.
The first time he moved past that one. That's within 5 feet.
No.
Yes, he absolutely would have.
Those 19 to hit you.
After this fire thing.
Well, that would get an attack of opportunity on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Was it that here?
No, moving back once this. I'll give him an attack to them. He's going to give him an attack on him. Alright, good.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
That's another 19. I'm assuming that hits still. And I'm assuming 19 plus 6 also hits.
Yes.
So 19, 19, and 25.
For 19? It's the 19.
One takes 8 damage. I'm going to say the one that has the ring around it.
Okay.
Which he'd be stunned. So
Stun, that's enemy.
The one by the Drake is going to take 7 fire damage.
Okay.
And the one by Zior is going to take 11 damage. And because my hands ability, it'll be an additional 1d8, which is additional 3. So 14 total was a 1 by Zior.
Okay. Shit.
And that will be it from Abel.
Amari.
I'm gonna say move me up by mover. And I'm going to do Sacred Flame again because it's a descend, not a through people. And I can still see it. So that would be the one with the ring.
Okay.
Can you make a dex throw?
It automatically failed.
Cool.
That is stunned.
it's super
8 plus 6 points.
Huh?
14 points of damage.
14
Of
points
radiant.
of radiant. Okay. Got it?
That's it.
That'll do.
There.
Cool. So, I'll look up to Eric, and she's gonna like. Oh, let me see what I can do.
You have a space to go around.
And I can.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go to the square beside here. And hop over. There you go. Back one up. Cool. I can see all 3 of them. And remember how I told you this? This is why now. You'll find out. The dagger she's holding,
Yeah.
she's gonna cast Steel Wind Strike. First. $24 points for the D20.
Okay.
That is, I can target up to 5 creatures, so that's all 3.
Yeah.
Can I do 16, 10 force damage?
What the fuck?
Oh, shield when you strike is evil.
That's nasty.
That's 6.
6 D10s? Holy fucking shit.
Hasn't she maxed out?
8. 6. It's 9. 8. 16.
42.
42?
42.
So it's gonna strike all of them. So you're just gonna watch.
That's not how that works. Still wing is not a wave. It's each target. Within 30 feet, you have to make a hit on one. So what was the first target? The sword one?
The one right beside Eric here.
Okay. So that takes 42. Now you have to roll the hit on the other 2.
Confirm.
Natural 20. Plus 6.
Stand up and do a backflip.
No.
So which one are you targeting?
I'm gonna go by the one with Z.
Okay.
Sorry. It's a percentile, but it's a 9. 8. 5. 7. 7. It's 5.
21.
So 41? Double. 82.
Fuck's sake!
This one is the other one.
This is yours? Okay.
Ooh, it's still standing.
Holy fuck.
And then the sword one would be the last one.
17 plus 6. 60. Sorry, 6.
Oh, what'd you roll to hit?
17 plus 8.
Okay.
6.
17
So
plus
that's
6.
still it.
I read that wrong, so.
Okay.
I don't know. 8. Sorry, I have to make sure. Percentile. 6. 6.
Is that? Did you say 2 6s?
No, it's a 6 and an 8. 7. 9. 4. 8. So, yeah, 8, 8.
42.
Okay.
42 again?
42.
42, 41, 81, 42.
No, 82.
82. Sorry.
That is the most disgusting fucking
Spell?
You just watch her go like, huh.
Yeah, this.
What's she gonna do with a fucking dagger? And how its description is, you flourish the weapon, and it has to be worth only 1 silver piece. It's anything. You flourish the weapon used in casting, and then
Stop. I got this. Because you can also teleport at the end
Yes.
to anyone within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Of the target that you hit.
as long as I'm 5 feet, I can move 5 feet from them.
So what happens is she takes this dagger and flourish it, and then she vanishes. And as you see her go to the one where Yarrick is, it's just quickly she appears and then she goes to the one where Zior is, flashes, comes back. Like this is like full on ninja flourish. Like vanishes and reappears and stabs. She hits the one by Zior, and it goes and falls down dead. And she goes to the one where the sword is, and flashes, same thing. That one's still kicking. Those two are still kicking. Not a lot, but they're still kicking.
So,
You're like, what the fuck
whenever
just
that
happened?
happens, Igor's literally going to look at like, I'm sorry to say this, but that shit was awful.
I thought you would have just peed yourself.
You probably did.
Elemental skills, activate!
So the last one would have been.
Well, you can teleport to any one that you hit or missed.
She'll stand right beside Yarrick again. Just,
Oh, I would freaking go behind him.
I have to be
What?
5 feet within it.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Creature you can see within 5 feet of one of the targets.
Oh, creature.
So, like, in a hollering voice is literally a way to say that.
Of one of the
Like, I'm
targets,
sorry,
you can
like,
teleport
that shit
to
was awful.
any one that you hit. Or missed two.
Yeah.
You hit all three, so you can
Don't
teleport
piss
to
her off,
any
good.
one of them. Okay, so you just go right there?
That's 4 points for them.
Yep. So, there goes that one.
Fuck sakes.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? I can do it again. I don't die.
Anyway. So...
That spell is evil.
Oh, it is.
Looks real fucked up.
Okay, so the one, it's the sword one. So the sword one's gonna attack Drake right now. So claw. Nope. Yes, that's a nat 20.
You're great for
If you want to look.
Yeah.
I haven't touched it. That's one nat. Okay.
That's good for double D.
Well, then why do we even have fucking great for the shit?
That's the point. That's a level.
This is gonna
Just give it back already. It only had 1 HP to begin
Okay,
with.
so that's dead.
Could you imagine if there was an end campaign and you guys had to do those ones the entire campaign?
I'm sure someone else.
Move it to Igor.
Fuck you, lead you to fuck.
Took away the dragon, looks up. Sorry, looks
So
at
it goes miss on the first one, it connects and just claws through where your Drake disappears. And it still sees you, knowing you still hit it, and it's run up to you and letting them bite on it.
That's what you see as it's running back from it.
19 to hit.
So, Blood Eye of the Curse.
But
Curse of the Eyeless.
Huh?
Blood
By there,
Curse of
there.
the Eyeless -6.
So 13.
blink with your booty cheeks.
Blood rose of the atoms.
So it will not hit you, so that leaves Zior. Zior will go up to him he will unleash hell.
That's what he does. He just goes up and starts making spicy biscuits.
Cat's gonna claw my ass.
Miss on the first one.
Massage the shit out of you.
Hit on the second
How
one.
could you miss? He was right there.
This is where it gets really fun. So, Crimson Rights, sword, black flag.
Oh boy.
Jeez, fuck.
So, 5d6.
Nice.
65? Holy shit.
And there's 4 6s in this mix.
Nice.
24.
Plus 2,
26.
26, plus 7 on top of that.
30.
Excuse me.
So 26, right?
33.
No, yeah, 33. 33 on...
Did you know better about the question about these
Okay. That's yours. 7 9.
Get him, Sibs. Get him, Sibs. He's already down. We got a flank first now.
Huh?
So do I roll advantage and flank too?
You have to have it. You have to have it from both sides.
Yeah.
So if I attack, it's considered flanked.
You attack with the bear. You're just, there's nobody on the other side. Oh, wait, no, he's stunned, so you do get advantage.
Get advantage on the advantage for the advantage. Quadruple advantage.
That's a 19 to hit on the first.
Yep.
For 22 points of damage. And that is a 27 to hit on the second. For another 22 points.
So 44 points of damage altogether.
I know.
I don't know, I'm just fucking helping you know.
That's all I can do though.
That one's dead. Still one strike's fucking evil, dude.
Yeah, but see, because I hit it with the blood spear. If I had dropped it with the blood spear next turn, I get 2d6
Did
worth
you
of
pull the monster
temporary.
out of its base hole or did it just drop with it?
It dropped with it.
Okay, so, yes.
There's no way to change the spirit that I have in my ring if I haven't already used it, correct?
You have to expel it.
I don't think they have a soul in them either. You have to take the spirit out.
Yeah, you didn't have a sword.
Thought I collected one.
When you collected one, you still have it in there.
Okay.
Until it's expelled, yes.
Gotcha.
Come here, Strahd.
You didn't move. Huh? You didn't move.
I didn't need to.
It's a wish. You gotta
What's your
hold
speed?
it up.
Huh? What's your speed?
Third.
Did you attack, you hit both?
Yeah,
Okay, so you did. Okay.
that's my turn.
I said you can move up to probably do it to that
It's
vampire.
like acid.
Again, but I don't have any action moves.
Okay.
No point of putting myself.
Well, then it goes to Yerrick.
Well, I know what he's gonna do.
Alright, let's rip the spear out of the dead one's mouth.
That'll be your action.
Action surge. Move me right up to it.
And you'll have advantage.
Yep, it is flanked, so first attack, Heart of Boss Wrath. 24 to hit.
Yep.
26. 9 plus 7. 15. Plus 1 of lightning.
Plus. Oh, it only works against Strahd? It only does extra damage against Strahd or undead?
Yeah, it's a plus 3 automatically to Strahd.
Okay.
So 1d6 of
Is it?
frost. Yes.
A frost?
4 on top of that.
Yeah, that's dead.
Aw. Damn it!
Blame her, man, for doing 40-something points to some bitch.
She literally, literally, has she
You
hit all
fucking
three?
hit it with the fucking blood spear, too.
I mean, you can as dead sword.
I mean, yeah, you're not gonna get no hit points out of this shit.
Shake,
Now I'm curious.
Check, check, check.
Well, that pretty much came it in just
23. I'm just seeing what this is.
That was a very short-lived battle. I thought it was gonna last a little longer. Hell no.
You're welcome.
Hey, you remember how you said this fight would be about as bad as a strong fight? I hope this is how a strong fight goes.
Well, no,
Now-
so there's no spellcasters in there to negate that shit.
15 points. It would have been 15 points. from
Yeah,
the
but if you
natural.
would have rested, it goes away.
No.
So, they're all dead.
Is Nosferatu still hanging around?
You killed them all.
Oh, I didn't know if there was the 3 and him just hanging
that
around.
was 3. You killed him.
They've been.
Okay, so here's this. Black marble steps descend into a dark tomb that has a vaulted ceiling 30 feet overhead. The essence of evil permeates the very air. The smell of freshly turned earth is here. Settled into the dirt on the floor is a shiny black coffin of finely waxed wood. The coffin's fittings are of brilliant brass, and the lid is closed. And you know the outcome is over.
So,
Is there anything else in here, Frank?
Dirt.
Dirt.
up on the
Coffin.
Don't you
Take a
need
guess.
graveyard dirt?
I'm not able to necromancy
It
anymore.
still can come in hand later on.
I can't.
so good. I've got stuff.
I mean, you can still have it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
What?
going to guess that we found Mr. Fangface's room. That's what I was thinking. Should we open the coffin?
No, it's not.
I say that'd be the next one.
I said that over the dash.
It'd be like, and that's where we leave off, guys.
What?
Do we think we should open it or no?
Well, if you guys want to open it, we'll open it at that, and then we'll leave it at that.
Inside the coffin is. You have to find out next week.
No.
Go right ahead. As long as I don't have
Is
some
everybody
kind of.
okay with this? Because I don't want to get the bitch stat for doing it.
As long as no devilish fiend comes out of it, I mean, there might be a devilish fiend sweeping it, but you know. Yeah.
You open it?
Yeah.
He's opening it.
Came with crossbow with holy water.
You open it, and indeed it is Strahd's body.
Just the bones and such.
You're perfectly intact.
Huh?
Yep. Perfectly intact. Well preserved.
Stake him.
I'm gonna look at you real quietly. Give me a fucking stick!
Ooh.
Crossbow bolt throw heart ward.
Let me use detect magic. That's not really him. Sleeping in that coffin, I stake someone that isn't him.
Detect magic does reveal illusion.
Igor was just gonna kill whoever wants eating here.
I'm gonna hate this. Dispel?
You want to burn up your spells? That's fine.
We're going to sleep
Anybody
anyway.
else do you have dispel?
Yes, we are.
It's illusion.
Well, it's an illusion. It's an illusion. I wouldn't mind disturbing.
Then leave it alone. It's not him.
But leaving it open, there are 3 shiny things within this coffin.
Oh, God. Don't.
There is a gold tiara.
Oh, that's odd.
Bitch.
Okay, hold on. So there's a gold tiara, 10 gold bracelets, A silk crimson headdress
Okay, so
with jewels in it.
God's and cautious.
A platinum necklace with an opal pendant.
They're all fucking cursed.
A platinum mask shaped like a skull. 10 platinum rings with gemstones in it. That's a lot of money.
What are did these pick up off
I
anything
did
either?
the platinum skull mask.
So none of these pick up magical.
No. But
Yeah,
if you go, so gold tiara.
Yes.
I'm picking up the platinum skull mask. I don't give a shit. We
And
can
just eat your face.
we can deal with the repercussion afterwards. I'm picking up the
The
platinum skull
repercussions.
mask.
Seems to me like it'd be a good place to put treasures for Tatiana.
Now I have.
I mean, it could be her disguised as Strahd and you just stake her.
Exactly.
Let's not do that.
Brother.
Sorry.
I'm not missing out on this one. I'll take last share, you take yours. Well, then split it, of course. Because we're not complete tasks. But that wasn't that. Frank's doing math.
Oh, this is gonna be fucking stupid.
How much this
He's gonna
shit's
see a
worth?
ching in his eyes and we're gonna all die.
Probably worth
You're gonna start wearing it like a bougie lady in a mask and Strahd's gonna be like, you! Come with me.
Oh, I'm going to the bathroom.
Okay.
7,250 gold
Holy shit.
is what all those things combined would fetch price.
You all do know that we can take this and be pretty wealthy once we leave.
If you leave.
Once we leave, we're taking it out.
But you're taking the mask for sure?
No.
I have to grab the mask.
Are you putting it on your
Just-
face?
Let you know, that's so I don't know whoever wants to put that in the inventory. Of what?
Oh, I'll
What's
write
all
it down,
there?
please.
So what was all in there again?
Gold tiara,
Okay.
Hold on, let's try.
Hold on.
Break it down.
Okay.
10 gold bracelets, red and black headdress,
I mean, just saying, it would look very good on you. Okay.
a platinum necklace with black opal, you can put skull mask or whatever, or mask. Skull mask, platinum. Ten platinum rings with gems in the ring. Each one's different gem.
Think about that for a second.
So knowing that Strahd,
Anything
like,
else?
nuts. So you probably get close to anywhere from selling it as Strahd shit if you kill him. I would say, man, it might be worth 10 grand worth of shit to fix it for him.
What, skull mask?
Like I said, we can take all of this, and once we get back, this being that bastards, we can sell it all and make one hell of a penny. I'm loading up.
If this would be worth money,
And that's fucking like 8. That's 8. Anywhere. Well, right now it's 7,250. Selling it to somebody knowing that Strahd's dead and you guys took it from his personal coffin, you might get anywhere from 8 to 10 grand out of it.
honestly, if
What
I
money?
did take items and split this knowing it's Strahd's, I wouldn't keep it. I'd give it to the people.
Exactly, we could sell it and pay back to the people. the people that need it. So, hey you, give me back. Please.
But there's also repercussion that these are cursed.
What do we have for their magics?
Wouldn't your detect magic have picked up curses?
There's no magic on them.
There's no magic on them.
Then it's not cursed. You didn't pick up magic, then it's not cursed.
You take the items and the illusion of Strahd wakes up and looks at you.
If it worries you all, I will put it all in one bag and I will hold it in my downside. I'm just loading up as we're talking.
Nothing happens.
No, putting it into the bag, nothing happens.
Putting it all in the bag.
Looks to.
Bless you.
Do you think there's anything off about this illusion and the sleeping Strahd in the coffin? Because it does not fit well with me.
If anything, Strahd doesn't have the body to go into. He is blessed by a god, so he would be protected by a god. So maybe his body is his. The one he's walking around now is his body.
Who could this be? Anybody? Literally?
Somebody to scare somebody.
What was it?
It's scary.
I think he's right there sleeping.
Didn't work. Think we should just destroy it? Or is this person you think would be dead already? Or you think this person is a threat?
It's a fake.
It's an
Do
illusion.
whatever you want to.
It's a dummy.
So it's like, I thought it was like a person that was disguised as, okay.
For an election. Full illusion.
I'm not sure how these things work anymore, honestly.
Close the lid and let's drag the son of a bitch out.
If he doesn't have
Oh, it's a little one. It's by your boot.
Oh,
It's a little tiny people.
Yeah, I see.
Anyway,
Possible in nature to see this is the actual body of Mott.
It's
not.
Yeah, that's not.
touched him already.
Yeah, you won't break fucking channel.
Alright, so So now what we know here is nothing else. There's no portraits, no nothing, no just a room. Oh.
but I will tell you this. At this moment, I'll give you these things. You have the space for your teleportation automatically. That's perfectly fine. But I will say to Amari, to Sidonak, and to Zara, you guys are completely uneasy. Sick to your stomach.
Even if I'm not in the room? Okay.
You feel that. So if you would go any further, you would start to get sick.
Okay.
We are sick. We're so sick to our stomachs.
Hunter, Spain, Fiend, or Undead.
No.
It's just
Not.
the area.
Gotcha.
This is picking up from the cleric and paladins.
Even with me being an Oathbreaker,
You're still a paladin, you can still feel it.
It's the devil's
Oathbreakers,
version.
you don't follow an oath. Technically, you're godless. That's what Oathbreakers are.
yeah.
But you still have the paladin sense. So, with that being said, this room, between Czar and you, there's so much evil in this room alone that it's making us uneasy completely. We are on the verge of like, we need to A, get out of here, or we're going to throw up.
That's Constitution saving.
No. This is just
Really
the-
bad sinking feeling.
This
in
is
the
a
videos.
lot of malice built into this room. Hence, that's why it is so potent. So, she feels it. She's not doing anything. If we stay longer, we're gonna get sick.
You actually scared the fuck out of me.
So, with that being said, you have the space to do this, to move coffins to it. Which will be what we're going to do next week when we find out if we're going to move these coffins and then take a rest. But so far, this room is emanating a lot of evil. So we're going to end tonight's session there. To find out what happens next week when we return. Until then, from us and D20 Misfits. Good night!
Bye.
titties.
We just go titties. That's what we have to say now.
I've said it
Titties
every
and
time we came back from a break or anything like that.
Subscribe.
We already cut the
Yeah, I
black.
opened.
No? Never cut to black.
Titties again.
Subscribe.
Yeah, I opened.
Just grab the titties.
Alright.
Hey.